Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Good.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone. It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer! Gaming Morning Show is with you for the finale of this week. It is Friday, June 4th, 2021, and we are so excited that you are along with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We're also streaming on Twitter. You can find us at WatchGMS. So much fun ahead. We have really thought this one through. Most of the time we get on the air and we're like, you know what? We're just going to wing it. We're going to figure it out as we go. But you know what? We had production meetings and sessions and thinking time, meditation. Okay, we probably had none of that. But either way, we've been excited about this one for a long time because Kathleen L. will join us to play 5 Questions GMS. Mike, it's a culmination of all of your hard work.
It's accurate. I just have to try and figure out how to get through the day for your speedy talk there. Holy jeez. That was incredible. I don't know how you did that.
It's like the Micro Machines person, right? That's all it takes.
Oh yeah, like times 1,000. That was
Times
bananas.
1,000. That's all it takes. So we'll figure it out together, Mike.
Okay.
All of us. Bring it in. It's time for a
It's a
hug.
very exciting.
Are you
day.
wearing a Christmas
Friday.
shirt?
God, thank God.
Mike, are you wearing a Christmas shirt?
No.
Okay, well, that's good enough for me. Sean is here as well. Excited to hang out with you. Axis checked in chat as well. It is Hug Your Cat Day. So I'm suspecting that whether it's our official cat petter of GMS, Austin Attack, or our deputy cat petter, Scott Chick 360, some way, somehow, there's going to be some cat hugging today. I mean, Arturo knows, right?
He was in bed when I started prepping, but now he's gone. So I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want hugged, and he's like, "Oh crap!
He knew.
Look at that topic. I'm out of here."
I don't want to be touched. What do you think? Maybe this wasn't as well thought through as I thought. I mean, listen, there's 2 choices, right? Well, there's more than that, but there was multiple choices. There's Hug Your Cat Day, which, you know, we like the cats, we like Arturo, on board. Then there was, like, Corgi Day. I honestly don't really like corgis that much, but everybody seems to be into corgis, and I was like, oh, we could do Corgi Day.
I'm good with no corgis because they're not Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm just not into them as much as other people. I mean, they're floofy. You know, give them that.
Yeah, sure. They're floofy.
If I
This makes it harder to grab them to throw them off the couch.
Axe is trying to like finagle his way into giving you a hug. Said, if I class Mike as a tiger, which is almost a cat, can I hug him then?
I mean, you can hug me whenever. You don't have to class me as anything. You just class me as a hug guy. Same.
Mike is a hugger.
I'm a hugger. I'm a very big hugger. That's COVID has taken its toll on me because I love hugging. I'm a big hugger. So like when you meet people from my professional network, they all like to hug, right? But we can't because of the plague.
Because of the plague. It's going to be a fun show. We're excited for it. We got Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up. That is just like 20 minutes away. I mean, it's so close. I can smell all the news. Is there anything out today?
Oh yeah,
Nope, I don't think so. I'm looking at this list. It looks pretty light. So
we got a list.
We are going to be streaming the
Pretty
F1
small.
race on Sunday as well.
Probably just the same game over and over.
So be sure to check that out. 4:55 a.m. Pacific time for the race in. It's not Bahrain. Where the hell are they this week?
Baku.
Baku, not Bahrain, but Baku. Thank you. We got
Isn't
that.
that from Star Wars?
What are you eating?
Yeah, I think it might have us. There's a Baku. and stuff.
Oatmeal. Yeah.
What's for
so
breakfast?
The F1 race is in space.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
You didn't know that?
In space.
No.
I mean, it's also Donut Day, which didn't we have a Donut Day already, right?
So there was a different one. Apparently we have them quarterly, which I'm fine with because I'm sure as hell going to go to Dunkin' Donuts after the show. So
Are you going to bring
you're
enough
gonna
for
give
the
me a free
class?
donut, and I'm going to love it.
Jaku. It's,
Oh, sounds similar.
it's pretty close.
Feasible.
It's almost like a single letter off or something like that, if you think about it. It's also Cheese
could be.
Day. I know. It's also Fish and Chip Day.
Not as good as cheese.
No, but it is still pretty good. I had fish and chips last week because I had a hankering. So, yeah. Old Maid's Day, which I don't know what that one is. Taylor's Day, I think we had that one like earlier this week, but why the hell not? It's Taylor's Day again. It is also Shopping Cart Day and Cognac Day. Anyone fancy enough to celebrate Cognac Day? I'm not fancy enough.
Can't say
I
I'm gonna
can't
celebrate.
afford cognac.
Is it really
Cognac,
expensive?
Probably.
Okay.
Sounds expensive.
That sounds expensive. You're going to get to a liquor store someday and you're going to be like, man, what should I get? And you're going to stumble into the cognac section and you're going to be like, oh gosh, it's actually quite affordable. The misperceptions I had this whole time. We need to, I think you need to reconfigure, by the way, the under desk cam. I think you need to make an oatmeal cam. You could be the oatmeal going into Mike's mouth. Oh, gross.
That would be terrible.
Food ain't cool. Ugh. We got Pelicans on the agenda today. Something called Danger Force, which will tell you why that's notable casting and something we want to share with you today. Tiffany Haddish is also going to be starring as a famous track icon. So we'll talk about that coming up as well in this edition of Gaming Morning Show. We have community birthdays today. There are two of them, although technically one is, I think, from Kiki's community primarily. But I'm very excited about the one from our community, so we will share that one coming up here in
it me?
about... I don't know. Is it September yet?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't wait for the Mike and Sean birthday bash. I'm not going to lie.
It is the 4th, so... The
Close
4th, I mean, it's 4th of June, but it could... Maybe it could be the 4th of September today. I don't know.
I'm just excited because the month of September is going to be lit, as the kids say, because we got the Sean and Mike birthday bash.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Have you not been planning this?
No.
It's
No,
only
I don't
3
do
months
birthdays.
away. It's only 3 months away.
It'll be great.
Makita says, I've already hugged my cat today. Well, you can continue hugging said cat
Nice.
until the end of the day. That is completely fine, Makita. Hug away.
Ryan gives you permission.
Yeah, absolutely. We want you to love your cat as much as you love yourself. 6:50 a.m. Pacific time we'll do this day in gaming history as well with birthdays. So a whole bunch of stuff coming up with a coming up ahead on the show. Both the teams I was rooting for the NBA playoffs, by the way, got eliminated yesterday, so I really don't care at this point. Who should I root for? Go Nets? I don't know.
Go Nets. No, go Sixers. Forget
Go
the
Sixers,
Nets.
sure. Yep, whatever. I don't care
Go
anymore.
Sixers.
At
I
least...
just hope they have a good time.
Oh, yeah, right? Yes. I want to warn you both, though. We're about to go to LTM for Rocket League. I don't know what the hell it is. I just want to make sure that, we don't have any errors in our communication like we did that one time where you're like, what the hell is going on?
Ryan vetted it and said it was a lot of fun, and if it's not, it's all his fault.
That sounds fine. I can live with that. It's probably awful. It's probably just really bad. We'll figure it out. All right. It's
Ooh,
Christmas
This music is pretty crazy.
in June. And we are excited that you are here.
It's always Christmas. Whoops.
Is that one of your favorite holidays?
Absolutely.
You like giving gifts, though, don't you?
I do. I'm more of a gift. Yeah, I like Oh God, what was that?
Okay, I think you can shoot stuff at things.
Yeah. L1 cycles through your 3 weapons, and then clicking on the left stick uses them. That's what it appears to be.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, no, I prefer giving things. So that's fun. Uh-oh. I like people's reactions when you give them presents, because then you see the joy.
Okay, I just scorpioned to the
Yeah,
ball,
sure did.
and then there's a cooldown.
Oh,
I don't know how much I feel about
Marco
this.
Polo.
This R1 to cycle. That's not terribly intuitive.
Oh, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm glowing.
I used a magnet to. Oh, I'm magnetic now.
Oh, you like blow people up. That's cool.
Good morning to you, Kajito. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show.
Vegito, welcome to the show. No, what are you doing, man? Yeah, do that one. What did I just do? I did something.
I just used like a spring-loaded boot to kick one of our opponents to like the wall. Oh, it's attached. Just run it in. Just run it in.
I tried.
That was funny.
I made a tornado.
Yes, you
I don't
did.
know what the hell it's doing.
It was
but
awesome.
I have it.
Right, Kajito? Isn't that the worst? Oh, someone had spikes on their car.
That's how it stuck to me.
Oh, Polo has it. Nice. Good job, Mike. Good
Weird.
moron to you, Sencho. Hey, thanks for sharing yesterday your logo in our Discord. That was really cool. Have you started streaming, Sencho, or are you about to start streaming?
It's for Central's podcast.
Oh, for your podcast.
Central's
Thank
doing
you.
it. Yeah. A fellow podcaster. Whoa.
Wait, are you telling us that you have your podcast coming back?
No.
Oh, bummer.
But I'm still technically a podcaster.
Still technically. Oh, I almost
Whoa,
saved
that
it. I
was-
almost saved it.
Holy jeez.
I like send out my. I think he used the spring-loaded boot. Oh, it's the puncher. Look at that! I almost had it. I almost had it. Allergies Watch 2020. How's everything going?
Oh, crap.
Oh, it's pretty bad today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should not. You should just stay home.
That's what my wife said.
I just disintegrated somebody with a little freeze ray. That was cool.
Nice. Oh, no. Oh, where did I go? Okay, here I am. Here I am.
Bump, bump, bump,
Rock
bump, bump.
me like a hurricane. Oh, gosh.
I couldn't get my thing fast
I don't
enough.
like this mode.
You don't
Yeah,
like this mode?
I almost prefer the
No.
football mode.
This is fun. There's a whole bunch of variables to it.
No, I don't like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, I like this one so far.
Chicken stew with thyme dumplings.
That's what you're making for tonight?
If I remember, Ryan also liked the football one, so
I did.
okay.
That was unfortunate.
Well, that was something. Oh, what? This arena makes me want to have some Chinese food, though. Oh, and it did it again. Oh, are you serious?
Couldn't catch up to it,
what's this
and I got
weird?
blowed up.
Did I just shoot lasers?
Lasers.
Oh no, it's like unlimited.
Oh, I almost got him.
Okay.
So the spike,
See,
I think,
the
is very
stupid
valuable.
Spike one.
Yeah.
Hate it. No.
Yeah, I think without the spike one though, this would be a pretty good mode. Because the spike one makes it more like the football one.
Yeah.
Go, Mike. Go, Mike. I got blowed up.
Oh wow, that sucks. You just blew me to holy schmolies. Whoa. That made it bounce like hardcore.
No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the spike one.
Ow, ow. They're
Here,
bullying me.
Polo.
What is wrong with me? Alright, yeah. Well, it's not going well. Good morning to you, Kathleen. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. We're excited to talk to you in about 2 hours from now. So thank you for joining us for 5 Questions GMS. If you don't know about Kathleen, Mike is going to tell you all about Kathleen right now.
Kathleen, okay.
Mike's getting frustrated. He's getting blowed up.
Kathleen, do you like Rocket League? If you do, don't ever play this mode.
This mode's
Goodness.
It's not that
This one
bad.
is the worst. Kathleen, oh, he hit it away from me. Son of a...
it's
So I'm just gonna put my controller down and talk about Kathleen. So Kathleen L is a singer-songwriter. She's incredible. She plays gigs here on the Twitch and in the real worlds. If you haven't listened to her music, please listen to it now. If you are in our Discord, I posted a link to her Spotify playlist yesterday. You should stream her song "Nervous." We're trying to get it to 50,000 listens by the 4th, which should be really easy because it's just kind of blowing up. I will warn you, though, it is what you would consider an earworm, because once it's in your head, it doesn't leave. So, and that's not bad. That's good, but it's an incredible song.
I didn't know we were going to have
incredible
earworm
artist.
mornings. That's lovely.
You gotta have the earworm mornings. Her edition, she did Country Roads a couple of streams ago. I think you did it last night too, but my daughters were being dramatic. Go figure. So I had to deal with them. But it is incredible. She's just a very good musician. Someday we'll be huge, and we can all say we saw her on Twitch.
If you've ever
And she's from New Jersey.
If you've ever seen any of our 5 Questions GMS, we are going to have those in our YouTube channel. There's a playlist of all of our past episodes as well, and we'll have Kathleen's added after it happens in about 2 hours from now.
Oh, I missed. Missed again.
It's not too far off Mario Kart, other than the fact it's soccer, not racing, but
And it's awful.
still
This
no,
is
not
awful.
this
This is
mode.
terrible.
This
This
mode
is
bad.
terrible.
Yes, they're upset. I'm beginning to believe you both don't like change.
We don't like what?
Change.
Change?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with change, but we're losing 9-2.
Well, we just need to play better.
No, this mode's bad.
Oh,
Yeah, this is a terrible mode.
I'm sorry, Rocket League. I went to bat for you.
I want to do the punchy thing. I punched it.
And then
No,
it
I
froze.
No one gets to
What?
finish.
Oh, I tried to jump up and grab it really quick,
Thank
and I failed.
God.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't that bad. All right, I'm proud to tell you it's 6:24. That was a long game, though. I will admit that took a very long time.
Can Can we hear some news or something?
We will.
We need
Gaming Morning Show.
Something happy.
It is Mike, Sean, and Ryan on Friday, June 4th. They really don't like change. June 4th, 2021. Good morning to you, Prototype. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. 50K on her Twitch VODs, according to Central. No, 50K on the Spotify stream, right? That's what we're looking for? 50K?
I'm nervous on the Spotify.
So find it on Spotify, and you can post the link, obviously, in the chat. Oh, shoot, Jersey, says Prototype. What exit? Lol. Exit 98. We have an answer to that. I love it.
That's how people in New Jersey communicate with where they live.
It's off the exits?
You go by the exit. Yep.
Huh, you learn something every day.
Crazy, right?
Kathleen L. joining us coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time, and thank you for the follow this morning on Twitch. We appreciate that as well. It is time to get informed, as we do every single show, 6:25 a.m. Pacific time, and that is where we figure out what the headlines of the day are, video game-wise. For that, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, June 4th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. We've been talking about E3 a lot, and this might be the last E3 news story we get until E3, because now we have the full E3 2021 schedule. We get this from Liana Rupert of Game Informer. It's coming up soon, and we have the full layout. It's going to be hosted by Alex Mendez, Jackie Jing, and Greg Miller of Kinda Funny. And it'll kick off on June 12th. We're going to have a pre-show for E3 at 10 a.m. Pacific time on June 12th. And then that day we'll have Ubisoft, Gearbox, and Devious Eye all having showcases. And then on the next day, June 13th, it'll kick off at 8:45 a.m. with E3's pre-show. And then we'll have Microsoft and Bethesda, Square Enix, PC Gaming Show, Future Games Show, Warner Brothers Games, and Back for Blood, and 24 Entertainment on that day. And then June 14th is going to kick off at 8 a.m. They just get earlier and earlier. The last day is going to be like 5 a.m. June 14th starts at 8 a.m. And then we have Take-Two, Mythical Games, Freedom Games, Razer, Capcom, Verizon, Intellivision, and Ven. It's definitely the day of like all the small, random, weird ones. And then the final day, June 15th, is going to kick off at 8 a.m. and it's going to have Nintendo, Bandai Namco, Eureka, and GameSpot.
Is the weird small ones or whatever you said, is that the official title?
That's the official title.
Okay.
The official title for the 14th.
Nice.
So that's great. We'll be paying close attention to all the E3 stuff. And if we get any updates, then I'll let you know. Yesterday was an interesting day. We got a surprise, previously unannounced Thursday PSVR spotlight stream.
Wow.
They were just like, hey, we're going to announce games, and no one knew it was coming. So we got some new PSVR games that were announced yesterday. We have Sniper Elite VR, which is going to come out on July 8th, which is basically exactly what it sounds like. It's a VR sniper game. Wanderer, which is coming out this summer. It says travel through time, meet some of history's most infamous names, and do everything from race an RC car on the moon, play in a 60s psychedelic band, or solve ancient Mayan puzzles.
I'm the Wanderer. I'm the Wanderer. That's a game that's coming out for VR.
We have Arashi Castles of Sen coming out this summer. Stealth your way through the castles of feudal-era Japan in a quest for vengeance, all with the help of a grappling hook, ninja stars, your sword, and your faithful wolf. And yes, you can pet the dog.
Yay!
Wow.
And then we have Puzzle Bobble 3D Vacation Odyssey.
Wow.
Release date, quote, later this year.
Say that again?
Puzzle Bobble 3D Vacation Odyssey.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah, and it is... It's the little dinosaurs from Bubble Bobble. So it's a puzzle-solving side of the classic Bobble franchise.
We might get our wives to play video games again.
Oh, definitely not in VR.
Oh.
My wife can't handle the VR. It makes her motion sick.
Oh.
Mine too. That's so weird. Are we married to the same person?
Maybe.
Wait, Mike, are you my brother-in-law?
I mean, possibly. I don't know.
Can you solve that with a DNA test?
I had a
I don't think that's how
test
DNA
before.
works.
Turns out I'm Sardinian. Go figure, right?
We also have
Sorry.
Fracked, Wind and Leaves, and After the Fall. All PSVR games coming out this year.
Nice.
So yeah, go watch. There's a bunch of trailers. They're worth watching if you are interested in PSVR games. And then
Nice.
Fortnite's getting a graphical upgrade for PC in its latest release. When Chapter 2 Season 7 hits next week, the PC version of Fortnite's going to get a little boost. And so that's cool. It'll look prettier.
I like it when it's pretty.
It's
I don't
already
like the ugly
it's already
ones.
so pretty. Can they make it? I mean, that's a beautiful game.
Yeah,
The colors
I
are
mean,
It's
fantastic.
okay, I guess.
can always be prettier.
I guess.
Eh.
And so they do have updated PC requirements. Obviously, if the graphics are getting a little bit better, you're going to need a little bit more power behind it to run it. But just glancing through them, they still look pretty reasonable. So if you can play Fortnite now, more than likely you'll be able to play Fortnite after the release. So cool.
Fortnite is fun, minus the building part.
Yep, that's where we left it to. If it wasn't for the building, we would enjoy Fortnite quite a bit.
Yep.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at a giant list of games that's out today. We have Alphadia Genesis 2 out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Off and on again out on Xbox One. My first step of any troubleshooting. Off and on again. The Persistence out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. Sean buys a new controller because the other one fell to the ground out on PlayStation 5. Griftlands out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, PS4, and PC. DC Superhero Girls Teen Power out on Switch. This game looked really cute when they had their announcement trailer. It looked like one that my daughter might want to play.
It's a good series on
So I'll have to
Netflix.
check that
Both
out.
my kids like it.
Astro Aqua Kitty out on Xbox One. Garbage out on PC and Mac.
This game is garbage.
Garbage out on
Yes,
PC
it is.
and Mac.
Yes, it is. That's the name of our game. It's called Garbage.
Skinwalker Hunt out on PC. Nature Matters out on Switch. Only on Switch though. Basketball Pinball out on Switch.
Yes.
Tiny Lands out on Switch. Arcade Arts Academy out on Switch. Sweet Bakery Tycoon out on Switch. Donuts and Justice out on Switch. And Skellboy
Nice.
Refractured out on Switch.
Skellboy.
Sweet Bakery Tycoon and Donuts and Justice. Did they know today's Donut Day?
Let's go.
I don't know, but I'm gonna go to when I go to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna ask them how they feel about justice.
Well, it's also Astro Aqua Kitty Day on Hug Your Cat Day, so I think everyone's kind of working in sync here. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. But for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to The Last Kids on Earth and Staff of Doom out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
So that's Staff of Doom, like a pole type thing that you carry in your hand, as opposed to the last kids on Earth, and then like this collective group of people that are known as Doom.
I like to think it's the people one.
Yeah, it's totally the people.
Let me introduce you to our staff. You know, the
They
Staff
are
of
the
Doom.
Staff of Doom.
Yes, they're right over here. That is out today. It is our GMS name of the morning. To find everything, please find us on Twitter, and we have everything using.
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
And we'll have our Name of the Month giveaway coming up sometime next month. That was for the month of May, so we haven't announced the winner of that. The winner for April was Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, and we gave one of those away to Calaf, was our last winner. And if you are a Patreon subscriber, you can get double entries into our Name of the Month giveaway. To find out more and support GMS on Patreon, go to patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Again, thanks to Groggy, and we debuted it on Monday. The kneecap tier means you get a little something extra from Mike O, and Mike debuted that in the Temple of the
Monday?
Six. That was just this last Monday.
This Monday?
Yes.
God.
How's your week been?
All right. Yep. It's Friday.
Big thanks to Kathleen and Master Jordy for the host this morning on Twitch. We truly appreciate that. It's 6:34 on the West Coast, 9:34 on the East, and it is 2:34 for those watching in the UK. There's a man who lives in Cuba, And, you know, we've kind of been a little bit lonelier than we usually are during the pandemic. We can't see as many of the people in our immediate circles. And so this man has gotten a couple of nicknames because of the way that he is taking care of some pelicans. This is according to Nelson Acosta of Reuters. Apparently, there's like dozens of pelicans, might even be like 100. And the 62-year-old man's been taking care of the colony partially because he hasn't been able to see his human family. So he has a whole bunch of children already, but he's been taking care of these pelicans because, well, you know, he's lonely. He says specifically that he finds the birds to be noble and affectionate, and showing how they took food straight from his hand. He's out on his boat kind of taking care of them. They flock to his hut each year on the southern coast of Cuba and kind of hang out until they have to go back for the winter months. So it's kind of like a...
I was a little nervous you were going to say baby birds, because that would have been really gross.
I mean, he might. I don't have proof that he doesn't, but, you know, just eats out of the hand. Yeah, apparently they have 3 kids, 2 who live on the Isle of Youth and 1 who lives in a nearby town, but just hasn't been able to see them lately because of the pandemic. So I thought it was a cute
I thought
story.
you meant him and the pelicans. So that's weird.
True. What is Shank 2 prototype? Shank 2, yeah, all the kind of genres too. Mark of the Ninja, Don't Starve, Oxygen Not Included, Hot Lava. So many amazing games. Do you know any of these games, Sean? Prototypes talking about clay or Cly?
Don't Starve. I've played. And then they sound familiar, but I don't know much about them.
All right. If you
I
want
don't
to
like the Oxygen Not Included one. That sounds very dangerous.
you should have as much oxygen as possible. It's
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
Good
Maybe some
morning
extra that
to you, K-Laugh. You are our April Name of the Month winner, so we will get that to you. I think fulfillment's only running like 6 weeks behind, so don't worry about it. You'll have it as soon as possible.
You're fine.
And I saw Dr. Chick, too. Good moron to you, Dr. Chick.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see you
my
as well.
gosh.
Have you been playing your VR much, Mike?
Yeah. I try to play it a little bit every day. So it's a good kind of workout. So it gets the blood pumping. So yeah.
Oh, and 3 Dinners is here today as well. Good moron to you, 3 Dinners. All right, we got birthdays this day in gaming history coming up in about 10 minutes from now. Next hour, because it is Hug Your Cat Day, we'll give you our top 10 list. 10 cat breeds that are apparently more affectionate, or most affectionate, than others.
Oh.
I hope one on this list is specifically just Sean's cat, Arturo.
Yeah.
It's like it's
But
not a
he's
breed.
only affectionate if it's on his terms.
True.
He has to want it.
I mean, I haven't had a cat in a long time, but I do like the fact that you have a cat, so I can go over and, like, have a cat without having a cat, if that makes any sense. I did not choose the LTM, so we can just run around knocking the ball around, just like we always do.
Oh God. I'm a dog person.
I think I am too, to be honest,
Oh,
but
no.
I don't dislike cats, if that makes any sense. So I'm happy that someone I know has a cat, so that I can go over and hang out with the cat.
Oh, I went over it.
Oh, I missed.
That doesn't happen too often.
Wait,
Oh, on the
K-Laugh,
roof.
what are you, a former Spud Master?
What's a Spud Master?
I don't know.
Is that like a fair thing?
Sorry, Sean.
That's all good. You got it in there.
I know, but I was trying to get around you. K-Laugh says former? Question mark. Kathleen, too. One thing I need to ask.
What's a Spud?
Kathleen is specifically, are the music like Nervous, for example, is that not DMCA safe? That's something we got to find out, because if it is DMCA safe, then we can play it in our stream list.
Oh, I blew it up like crazy.
You
That
got
sucks.
so much blowed up. Whee! I gave you a boost.
How do you determine if something is PCL, not P? Wow, hello, DMCA safe?
It's just dependent on the label.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know if she's signed to a label. Paige and Kathleen, now. Are we allowed to play your music?
Would you please pick up the white courtesy phone? Kathleen L., please pick up the white courtesy phone.
Man, I remember, like, back before cell phones, you had to, like, if you needed to get in touch with your parents, right? If they were, like, at a store or something, you had to, like, call the store. I remember there was an emergency with my dog once. My parents were at Ames, and I called, and I was like, can you please, can you please page Bernie and Steve? And they're like, yes, are you okay? And I was like, no.
I would
so
love
I can
to
only
have,
imagine,
I'd love to have, like, the audio recording of that call.
Well, and the reason for the call was I accidentally shot my dog in the eye with a BB. So. Oh, crap.
Nice.
Prototype
Man, Hefty
says,
Goof is scoring all the goals.
I don't know how Twitch DJs get away with missing DMCA knocks. Well, it's just, I think Prototype, it just has to do with their label. So if they're playing covers of music, now if they're mixing other songs, then yeah, I don't necessarily know how that works.
Oh, nope, that didn't work. Oh, missed again. Okay, that works, I guess. Jeez.
Nice slow goal.
I have a timer, GMS. It's just a silly game we do. Whoever says potato first is the Spud Master when the timer pops up. Are we playing hot potato on your streams, Jordy?
That's crazy.
That's pretty cool. Jordy, I know you're kind of on hiatus until your wedding chills out, but there's how you can find Jordy on Twitch.
Oh.
He streamed yesterday.
Oh, never mind. Not much of a hiatus, apparently.
Yeah, way to go, Jordy. That's a great
Did
hiatus.
you just say the other day
I
that you
also
were
heard
slow at
that
streams?
he's going to stream the wedding, right, Jordy? K-Laugh is going to stream it for us.
Come on.
K-Laugh is technically also Jordy.
Now, is that in the same way
and
that
we
like,
have resolution from Kathleen too, just FYI.
is that like in the same way that Sean and I are like we spend too much time together, or is Jordy and K-Laugh actually the same person?
I'm pretty sure they're the same person because I've never seen them both on camera together, and it always seems when Kyle is talking, when Jordy's on stream.
Are you eating?
Someone might have just brought me a donut. And Arturo's in here.
What
I'm
is
so on brand
happening?
right now.
What is happening? I'm even scoring when I'm not scoring, so this is going well. All right, Papa
Yeah,
Paz
this
is here,
is
but they
ridiculous.
risk live DMCA strikes since Twitch has a form for it. Twitch DJ. Oh, God. Dang, she scared the crap out of me. Oh, I also have a donut. Mike, did you get a donut?
Did you text Mike's wife too?
Yeah, that's apple fritter, by the way. And then the landed donut, fritter is king. So, holy cow! I've not.
Arturo, come here. I need to hug you.
We need a corgi stat and some cheese
here.
and some fish and chips.
Come in.
We need all of
I
the
can
things.
take care of the cheese probably.
All right, you go do the cheese part. Don't put it in a peanut
I'll go
butter
do the
sandwich, though,
cheese
please.
after. Oh God, no! I'm just gonna cheese it.
I can hear
I
Arturo.
hope we have some provolone left.
All right. Hey, we won by forfeit. Yay,
Okay,
default,
wow, that was
default,
something.
default. We got donuts. We got a whole bunch of things to resolve in chat. So you said Kathleen answered. What I figured out is that Twitch is really only going to go after you if someone makes them. Like my song is copyrighted, but it's copyrighted under me, and I'll give you permission, obviously. Yeah, and that's absolutely fine. I think I've seen Lupo do this the best, where plays music in intros to the games that he plays, but at the bottom it says given, permission from whomever. So yeah, we'll work on getting that set up so that we can put you in our rotation Right now, our music primarily comes from Lucy the First, Superphonic, our friend Pib Jinky, and Stream Beats. So that's kind of where you can find most of the music that you hear. Sorry, your internet's having issues, Sencho, so rough there. This is back to Papa Pause. Twitch DJs are not saving VODs and turning clipping off. They still risk live DMCA strikes. So that goes back to the idea of if you go into your Twitch streaming manager, on the right-hand side, it'll tell you if you've received any copyright strikes. But the chances of you getting one of those, if you only save your lives and you don't keep your VODs up or your clips, then you're going to be okay. So there you go. How did we do? Did we summarize everything? Does everyone have a donut and cheese?
You're talking very fast again.
I know. I talk really fast all the time.
I can't. Oh, no, but like.
I know what you mean, but it's okay. We're working the best we can, my friend. We're working through the best we can. Okay.
Can we just have you call in? Why are you staring at me?
I don't know what he means.
Are we having a moment? Okay, hold on.
Sean,
hold
what does he mean?
Your audio is doing the thing where it rubber bands, and so he wants you to just call him on the phone.
I mean, I can do that if you want me to.
Oh,
Prototype
God.
wants some crickets.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go.
It is 6:46 out on the West Coast. It is
a donut.
9:46 on the East Coast, 2:46 for those watching in the UK. Thanks for hanging out with us on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Coming up, we have our birthdays in this day in gaming history as well. All right, let's see what's going on in the rest of the world. This is Donut Day, Corgi Day, Cheese Day, Cognac Day. We have this question, and we're going to assume, chat, that you are more in touch with either your liquor or economics or both. Both Mike and I have the perception that cognac is expensive. Is cognac expensive? And what the hell is cognac?
I googled cognac, and one of the first things is why is cognac so expensive?
All right, how we doing?
Okay.
See,
it's a barrel aged for a much longer time.
but is it like a
Thus,
whiskey or
cognac
a bourbon?
isn't just expensive to entice status symbol seekers. It's a high price. It's justified by its extremely limited production. Off the top of my head.
Oh, so it's just rare. It's scarcity.
I guess, yeah. It only makes up 1% of the world's spirits by volume.
Do you know how many economies it costs?
4.5. Yeah. Actually, no, like 8.5. I'd say probably. Yeah. Sorry, I was halving it. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it's 9 then. Sorry.
Prototype tried to help us out and got back the result. Did you mean Kanye? Oh my gosh.
Yep. Kanye.
Good morning, Downs. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is Friday, June 4th, and it is Hug Your Cat Day. Coming up on Monday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Time, it is the next edition of GMS Plays, and that is where our friend Sports.Gaming goes through and plays different games. What is on the agenda for Monday? Do you know yet?
Yeah, we're going to do some Minecraft, and I think I'm going to start prepping for one of our large builds, because I'll be taking a short break from Minecraft when Ratchet and Clank come out. So I want to get the main house built in our Minecraft area. So we're just gonna be a lot.
Allegedly.
I'm gonna join and then just keep breaking it as you do it.
Allegedly.
Sounds about right.
GMS has
Blow
Minecraft
it up.
servers. Allegedly.
3 of them.
Yeah. Where can you find them?
In Minecraft.
Thank you very much.
If you go to our Discord, you can get all the information you need.
I'm sorry, the Minecraft servers are where again?
Buttsicord.
Yep, that's where it is.
It's in your
You
butts.
look on the Buttsicord, you'll find our Minecraft server.
All right, let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, well, by all means, please let us know in the chat, because we would like to celebrate with you. Community birthday today. We have technically 2 of them, but one is very close to our community, and that is the likes of Gabe Pride. Gabe Pride celebrates a birthday today. Gabe is a fantastic streamer. You can find out more about Gabe on Twitch by going to Gabe Pride on Twitch. There's a shout out for Gabe. It's your birthday song. It is not very long.
Me too.
Kathleen, you'll notice, by the way, that I like to sing, and I'm a horrible singer. So that's what you get. There's also Aim Forgotten's birthday, who is a community member primarily of our friend over at Kiki Low on Twitch, Kiki Low. So Aim Forgotten has a birthday today on June 4th, 2021. It's your birthday song. It is not very long.
Toot toot. Oh, you didn't even do it that time.
I knew you'd beat me.
You left me all by myself.
I think you were pretty in sync, to be honest, on our end. Celebrity birthdays today. Actor Keith David turns 65.
Nice. Yeah, he was in Men at Work with with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen back in the 90s. When most of you weren't alive.
I haven't seen that movie in forever. I have no clue if it holds up today, but I remember watching it a whole bunch back in the HBO days. So
it was on HBO all the time, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It was like you turned on HBO and it's like, oh, Man, it works on again. Gonna watch this one more time.
It's kind of like TNT with Lord of the Rings.
TNT plays a lot of the same movies. Have you guys seen these Hunger Games movies? They're pretty fantastic. I almost watched the first one yesterday just to complete the set.
On purpose?
Yes, I actually almost sought it out because I was like, I watched the first 3 over the last 2 days. I might as well complete the set. Oh, that's true. Dr. Chick, Aim Forgotten is one of Dr. Chick's teammates for the Kiki Cup. Of course, Gaming Morning Show is proud to sponsor the Kiki Cup coming up on July 31st. Register at thekikicup.com. Singer-songwriter. Actually, Kathleen, this stood out to me as I was assembling the list. There's a whole bunch of singer-songwriters on our list relative to the usual list. Singer-songwriter Elle DeBarge is 60 today. Actor Sean Pertwee?
Yep.
57?
Actual fun fact. He has provided his voice to multiple video game characters. So that's cool.
Wish they would have told us which.
Way to go. Sean Pertwee.
Pertwee. Actor Scott Wolf is 53. Well-known lead actor in the TV show Party of 5.
Party of 53.
I'm surprised, Mike, that he's 53.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have thought he was in his 40s.
Yeah, just because I'm almost to my 40s, and I thought Scott was about my age when Party of 5 was out. Clearly, I was wrong. So.
Yep.
But one of the best wildlife castings of all time. You had Scott Wolf and Matthew Fox in Party of 5.
Matthew Fox.
Comedian Horatio Sands is 52 today. Singer-songwriter Al B. Sure is 53 today.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
That's not his real name.
I don't know, to be honest. Look it up. There's actually an exclamation point in Al B. Sure's name. It's Al B. period Sure exclamation point.
Oh yeah.
This gotta be a stage name, right?
Is that Edwin McCain? I'll be sure as a singer.
Wait, are you singing that song? I'll be your love and sorrow or something like that. I'll be something personified.
Yep, that's exactly it. It's crazy.
Is that Duncan Sheik?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's one of the best YouTube clips ever.
So that guy, Sean Pertwee, was in Fable. He was in Assassin's Creed, Killzone, Gladiator, Sword of Vengeance, Warhammer 40,000, and the Gene Machine.
Oh, Warhammer. Paging Snufkin. Warhammer. Paging AJ, too, I think. All right. Actor Faison Love is 52 today. Actor Noah Wiley is 50 today.
It's funny.
TV director Contessa Metcalf is 45 today. Actress Angelina Jolie is 46.
She's only 46.
Scott Wolf is older than
She's
Angelina
the one who I
Jolie.
thought was 53. Yeah, that's
Wow. because here, I'm going to be straight with you. If you had asked me, was Angelina Jolie in Hackers the same age as Scott Wolf in Party of Five, I would have said absolutely.
Yeah.
7 years younger?
Apparently not. Go figure.
Actor Russell Brand is 46 today.
Nice.
I still love.
Kind of funny sometimes.
Yeah, I like Brand in Saving Sarah Marshall.
Dude, that's such a good movie.
It is a good movie.
So good. We should have a watch party to watch.
Add it to the list. Add it to the list. We'll start those watch parties just like tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
They're coming up.
Are they? Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Fulfillment. Model bar Raffaele.
Yeah, sure.
Turns 36
again,
today.
However, picture issue with this one. I've been trying to figure out who the young man in the picture was because I thought it was his birthday. Because he's in focus and front and center, and Bar Raffaele is out of focus and in the background clapping.
Oh
So
yeah, she is.
I was like, who's this guy? And then there you go. It's really her birthday, so that's. She's like
However-
a supermodel. You think they could have found any better picture?
However,
Nope,
if
actually,
anybody,
every picture of her is just like this.
It's ridiculous.
if anybody can find me a Eurovision Song Contest Grand Final trophy, though, it is a giant microphone, and I would love to have that on my shelf.
It's crystal. Yeah, it's very pretty.
So if anyone has a spare one of those, I would take it. And TV personality E.J. Johnson is 29 today. That's all the birthdays I had written down.
Who's E.J. Johnson?
An actor, no, TV personality turns 29 today.
Great, that's cool. Let's see who else. It's Tinsley Ellis's birthday. 64. It's blues musician.
Oh,
It's Gorilla Monsoon's heavenly birthday. Rip.
heavenly birthday. I hadn't heard that one before.
Well, because he's dead.
I know.
Zach Farrow,
I followed.
drummer for Paramore, turned 31.
Yes, we got
John
drummer
Barrymore Jr.
birthdays.
from Paramore. Barrymore.
I love Paramore. So good. We haven't had sax in a while, so jazz
I'll be
saxophonist
sure.
Anthony Braxton is 76 today. All right. This day in
L.B.
gaming.
Sure's real name is Albert Joseph Brown III.
Sure.
Was on the tip of my tongue. We have two
Back
this
to you.
day in gaming histories from before the 1995 mark, probably 1993. So it's time to play everyone's favorite game. Sean, is it a lawsuit or not lawsuit? This day in gaming history.
At least one of those has to be a lawsuit.
All right, let's see what happens. 1989 at the Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, Nintendo introduces the Game Boy portable handheld video game system with monochrome display. It would sell for $89.95 and includes the Tetris video game.
Yeah, it does.
So that was not a lawsuit. That was a game announcement. But also in 1989, at the Consumer Electronics Show in Chicago, Atari introduces the portable entertainment system handheld video game with color display. That one was $150 and included, quote, one game cartridge, unquote.
Who knows who it is?
Not a clue.
Which one was it?
Could you imagine,
just-
like, if
I just
Nintendo
your
went
neighbor?
first and Atari comes up after them and is like, oh, yeah, well, we made a handheld gaming system, too. It's a color one, and you're going to like it way better than that Game Boy nonsense they just announced. Oh, and it also comes with a game. Yeah, definitely. All right.
It's just
That'd be
a
great.
game.
Buy Atari. It's $150. It's a little bit more expensive, but ours is color. And it also comes
Literally
with a game,
called
right?
a game.
Yes. You can get it. All right, that's this day in gaming history. Birthdays. Are you still stuck on Al Be Sure? I thought Mike
I'm
was
just-
still Googling.
Was answering an email. Sorry. I'm a little distraught though. I mean, you can't have pre 1990 news without a lawsuit. This is.
Yeah.
I don't like change.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure they'll make up for it with like 5 lawsuits next week.
Sorry,
All about
Sean.
Donkey Kong.
You are not one of life's winners today. Speaking of Sean, we have to say goodbye to Sean. It is time for Sean to depart the show,
Goodbye.
not permanently, but just for today.
Farewell, Alvin. Wait, no. Whatever. Goodbye. I couldn't put the words.
That's almost what it was
So
like.
long.
in Sound of Music.
Farewell. Alzitashane, goodbye.
All right, Sean is gone.
But I don't know, whatever.
Mike is singing. I am Ryan. We have more to come. I love your Christmas shirt. I just can't get over it. Christmas in June with Look It's Mike-O.
I'll give you a funny story after the break here in a second about this shirt.
After
It's
these
pretty funny.
messages, we'll be right back. All right,
Yeah,
yeah,
we come back.
we have Hug Your Cat Day, so we'll have top 10 cat breeds that are most affectionate. That's a list that we have coming up. Kathleen L. joins us coming up at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time to play 5 Questions GMS. And Mike continues to Google. We have all that coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. On Facebook Gaming, on Twitch, on YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. We will be right back.
Follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS.
Slow, pick up the gun.
How do I get in?
Although
Where's
now
the door?
Now I'm instantly regretful because I wish I would have had that Mozambique out because I was trying to shoot a charge rifle.
Oh god, I got it. Quick. No! Son of a butt.
It's right. We didn't execute our strategy wholeheartedly because I didn't say go bully this person until we landed, basically. So. It is Holy Innocents Day. It is National Card Playing Day, National Chocolate Candy Day, Pledge of Allegiance Day, National Short Film Day. Who put that in there? And it's Regifting Day again. Sean. Oh, you're gonna turn me into Ron Burgundy here pretty soon. I'm just reading stuff off the teleprompter. It's a cheer when we're supporting Kiki. We're all like charging into battle. Kiki, ho! More like Kiki, whoa, am I right? Well, I guess I'll hear about that on the other side of the break. So stick around. Asia MPL plays 5 questions possibly as well. We'll be back. Gaming Morning Show Friday, February 26, 2021. Thanks for being here. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube. GamingMorningShow.tv. COVID-19 vaccines. Paging Axe. Paging Axe. We'll tell you that story coming up here in just a bit. Right now, let's get informed. We need to know what's up. Head to the newsroom. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021. And this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Summer Games Done Quick is quickly approaching. So SGDQ is... Yeah, if you haven't used a next-gen... how good was the haptic feedback in the Xbox Series X or S controller?
Considering I have no idea what the hell haptic feedback is, I don't know.
It's the fancy rumble. So it's the difference between
the
like...
rumble's all the same. I put it on the ground and it makes lots of
Imagine a
noises.
rumble.
So this rumble, when we start Rocket League, and my controller just goes... That's not fancy rumble. Whereas when I play Astro's Playroom in this, you can feel the raindrops because it's just more...
He's dead. Mike said, nice try, Mike.
Tomahawk's just flying behind you. Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
Nice. Get it.
Oh, my God!
Oh, man. That was fantastic.
Nice try never fails.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day, and sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 2, right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here. It is Gaming Morning Show for Friday, June 4th, 2021. It is Ryan and Mike for the final 2 hours coming up in just over an hour from now. We'll talk to Kathleen L., singer-songwriter. New single out now. It's called Nervous, and you can find it on Spotify. Help us get Kathleen to 50,000 listens on Spotify. You can find out more at Kathleen_L. Instead of L's, it's ones on Twitter. It is Hug Your Cat Day. Meow. It's also apparently Donut Day, and so I have an apple fritter here, and I went inside, and my wife, who scared the crap out of me trying to hand me said apple fritter, was like, how was it? And I'm like, I can't eat it right now.
I got some cheese.
That looks like a Kraft single.
Colby Jack.
Okay. Thank goodness.
I mean, kind of is.
It looks
They're
like
not the crappy ones.
yeah, it looks like the floppy cheese.
The flop because it's thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
You go to the
morning.
deli and you say, "Hi, I would like that one," and they cut it for you.
It is good to see you, F Lacrosse 31. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Appreciate that very much. Also, Load Last Checkpoint is here. I'm hugging my stuffed cat named Slam. Mike knows Slam the
You want to hear a secret? That's my boss.
Good moron. Boss of Mike. It is good to see you. Load Last Checkpoint is here as well. You can find Load Last Checkpoint doing podcast stuff over at Final Checkpoint on thegamefanatics.com. They also stream and record the recording twitch.tv/Load Last Checkpoint. Coming up,
It's pretty great.
we have our top 10 cat breeds that are most affectionate, according to Lauren Murphy. That is a list coming from thesprucepets.com. But bonus, we're also going to post a link in our Discord to the top 10 cutest types of cat hugs.
Is one of the cat breeds a dog? Because cats.
So you're saying even like you go over to your boss's house, F Lacrosse 31.
Yeah.
And your boss has a cat. Okay.
It's a stuffed cat. I bought it for her so she could hug it.
Would you pet the stuffed cat?
I mean, maybe. I wouldn't do it happily.
Wow.
I'd be like, ugh.
You're not allergic though, right?
I don't think so. I used to have a cat.
So it just seems like you kind of loathe them.
Well, because they're jerks.
I didn't say that.
They're always plotting your demise.
Yeah, I didn't say they were kind. I just said that they were, well,
Always.
they're kind when they want to.
See, I'm looking at the. Oh gosh, like I'm looking at the pictures on this top 10 list, and
Wow.
that's just gross. Like I love Gray, but he posts pictures of the kitten he's getting, and it's kind of ugly.
Wow.
Don't tell Gray I said that though. Don't tell Gray.
It's a good thing that we're not a radio show on multiple streaming platforms. They'll never find this. Gray will never know.
Gray's too busy.
Thanks for the sub on YouTube, F Lacrosse, as well. I appreciate that. Would you like me to call you Eft? Lacrosse? Would you like me to call you 31?
You just call her boss lady.
Hey, boss lady says they're
I call
plotting
her.
to kill us all. I have 2, and they are so sweet until they try to murder you in the sleep. That's what I was thinking. My brain went
true.
immediately to more music, which was they're kind when they want to, otherwise they'll kill you dead. Because if your cat won't pet, and if you don't pet, your cat will shoot you with its mouth.
Wait, what?
I couldn't figure.
The
I couldn't
cat will
finish.
shoot you?
Yeah, I couldn't finish that one
They
successfully.
don't have thumbs.
No, you never know. I'm sure, Mike. If you Googled right now, my cat shot me. Shot you a dirty look.
Shot you a dirty look.
I bet if you search for cat shot me, you're gonna find a result.
I put my cat shot me and it said, "Did you mean my cat hit me?"
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
The number one people also ask though is, would cats kill their owners?
It is also Donut Day, Corgi Day, Cheese Day, which is why you saw Mike munching on some Colby Jack. It's Cognac Day, which we learned is like top 1% of alcohol production. Fish and Chip Day, Old Maid's Day, Taylor's Day for the second time this week, and it is also Shopping Cart Day. Shopping Cart Day is a pretty good day.
What? Wait, Taylor's Day was another day this week.
Yeah, it was another. It would have been yesterday, to be honest. So
Let's Google.
it's one of
Taylor's
the days.
Day. It's the 20th.
Oh no!
It's the 28th of February.
Of course it is. Just
But
like
it's also June 4th.
yeah.
So I mean, who cares, right?
Apparently,
That's
there's
just
30
every day.
donut days, so why not have multiple Taylor's days?
I'm telling you, the donut day. It's got to be like a quarterly thing.
Oh yeah, no, I
Like,
went
that's
inside,
just-
and my wife was like, "Didn't we just have donut day?" And I was like, "Yeah, we sure did." But are you complaining,
I bet you I know who drives it too.
Duncan?
It's the Duncan. It's the Duncan. Guaranteed. I lost my controller. Okay. Good luck. The haptic. No, there's no haptic feedback.
The
or
fancy
whatever.
rumble. We had that clip in the break.
The fancy rumble saved us. Ooh. But oh wow.
I didn't pick the LTM, just so you know.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
It does. I'm. Well, I was just gonna say I'm curious how days of the day work, but I guess I'm really. It's just people. You pay for it, so I wonder if you can, if we were like, hey, GMS is gonna sponsor another donut day, like, can we do that whenever we want to?
Yes.
Oh, no. But you know what I mean, though, like.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's no like national calendar committee who's gonna say no.
Well, you're just
You pay
registering
your
it.
$5,000, you can do whatever.
Yeah, you're registering it in specific spots. So, you know, one website's going to
Yeah.
have different days of the day than other days. I mean, we could make this
That's true.
just ridiculous, and we could use more than 2 sources for days of the day. And then we would have just a list that never ends. We would spend the first 10 minutes of each show giving you the days of the day.
Well, you realize I use like 3 different websites.
Well, see, that's why we have so many days of the day.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You can't just have like one day of the day. That's boring.
But
It's
it could
for
be
the content,
the
duh.
day of the day. The day of the day. Ow, that hurt.
But you need choices and discussions. Like, why is cognac spelled so fancy? And why isn't it cognac? You know?
Cognac.
That's how it's spelled. Cognac. Have you ever had cognac before? What are you talking about? You know, cognac. Have you ever had cognac before?
No, I don't even know what it is. I'm that out of the loop.
Oh gosh, I jumped over the thing.
Cognac the Barbarian,
Apparently
says AJ.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, I said Cognac the
Cognac the
Barbarian,
Barbarian.
says AJ.
I love that show. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Give me the Cognac Barbarians. Cognac the Bavarian. True story. My apartment complex got a complaint.
Load last
Oh,
checkpoint
gosh.
brings up. I've not had cognac, but I've had like 1,000 pina coladas. Counts.
It's exactly the same, Joel.
All right,
Well,
boss
and then
lady.
Boss Lady's got to chime in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good God. With a story about they found a guy. Yeah, see, and that's the thing, right? Like a dog would lay beside you and die with you because it's nice. Cats eat you.
Wait. What happens?
That's the moral of the story. Hey, Nufkin's here.
Mike, close the loop. What the hell happened? Who ate what?
Oh, she said they found a guy who'd been dead for a couple weeks, and the cats weren't hungry because they were eating his dead body.
Oh no.
Because that's what they'll do. Like I said, a dog will like lay there next to you and be all cute and cuddly, and cats are like meh, back. Terrible. Of course you've had cognac. Southkin. You're European. Like, I think when you're born, they give you the fancy booze. In America, you're like, Bud Light, take it. I have a bottle that's pretty good. If you like pina colada, then have a wait, what? All right, you gotta explain more, Snufkin. If you like pina colada, then you have a painkiller instead. And a painkiller is a drink. Okay. Lady K is here. Oop, I missed. See, I'm such like a boring drinker. Oh. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I don't like pina coladas either. It's just Give me a Dunkin' coffee with some Baileys any day. Any day. It's kind of like the craft beer thing too. Like I'm not a craft beer drinker either. I'm a super boring plain individual.
Plain individual. That's a t-shirt.
Oh, get there. I'm gonna run interference. I like cheese and Miller High Life. There you go. It's my. Uh-oh. Someone called King Gray.
You've been caught.
Great. When do you get your cat? Tomorrow? Nope. Wrong direction. It's Friday. What breed of cat is it? Is it a Sphinx? Get in there! I'm just driving in circles and letting Hefty do all the heavy work. The cat is arriving next week. Did you come up with a name yet? Do we do names? When does it get named? And why is it going to be me? I think the name I suggested was Chris M.E. Or Cat M.E. That's what it was. I think that should be it. Sucker! Literal smelly cat. Oh, really? Okay, I thought that was going in. No, that might go. That's not going. They're chanting defense. I never noticed that before.
It's a road match.
Uh-oh. Smelly cat, oh smelly cat. Boom, boom, boom. Go! Next weekend is the runoff for the cat name. March Madness style brackets. Okay.
Love it.
Smelly Cat is actually on the wall. What? There was 2 seconds left.
Well, I mean, there's 2 seconds left, so they got to get out. It is 7:19 West Coast time. It is 10:19 out on the East. Go ahead and ready up. We'll play one more. Then we have our top 10 list coming up. We will share in the Discord the top 10 list of best cat hugs, but we are going to give you what are allegedly,
What the hell
the
is a
most
cat?
affectionate cats. So
Cats don't hug.
they hug each other, and sometimes
Do
they
they?
hug dogs.
I did just see a video where a cat saved a young boy. Excuse me, ew, that tastes like cheese. Saved a young boy, I believe in like Argentina, from falling off of a roof. Like the kid was like trying to climb over the railing, and the cat like jumped on him, and I was like, nope. And it was really, really interesting.
Yeah. So for every
Cat
cat
was
that,
like, look, if someone's gonna kill you, it's me.
yeah,
Not.
yep, for every cat
I've
that
been
saves
waiting
its,
too long.
eats its owner, one saves one from falling off the rail, but for that reason. That was a nice jump.
I can't get the ball. Oh my! Look. Oh my god! It's just missed timings everywhere. Did they both just leave the ball? Oh, okay. Oh, did it again. Oh my goodness. Rocco's Modern Life.
That was good. That was a good song, and that was a good dog too, right?
A good dog. What?
Wasn't Rocco a dog?
Oh, Rocco's my dog. Yes.
But
Gotcha.
wasn't Rocco's Modern Life about a dog?
Was Rocco a dog? I thought it was a wallaby or a dingo. Or it's kind of like a wild dog. I guess. I'm pretty sure Rocco's is a dingo. A dingo ate my baby.
He was
A wallaby. Thank you. Thank you. Whoopsie. Okay, thanks, guy. He had a dig dog. What?
That reminds me
What's
of like
with the like Irish music?
the movie
kinda
Snatch.
awesome.
Have you seen the movie Snatch with Brad Pitt?
Yes.
Yeah, he does that line where he's like, "Do you like digs?" I'm like, "What? Do you like digs?" And he's like, "Oh, dogs. Okay."
Jeez, oh Pete's. Did you like dags? I like dags. How's that fritter over there?
It's just gonna sit there till the end of the show. I don't like to eat on stream.
It's staring at me.
My wife was
I'm a
very
little
upset
jealous
with me.
that
Yeah.
both you and Sean brought your wives brought donuts, and mine. I said, "Hey, will you get me a donut?" And she said, "No."
Well, does your wife listen to the show?
No, absolutely.
Well, there's your problem. It's nice that Sean's wife actually listens to the show.
I try like I'll show her clips and she's like, "Oh, that's cool." I'm like, all right, well, fine. I thought it was hilarious. Ooh. She's just happy because someone else gets to listen to my stupid jokes and really dumb things, and it's not her.
Yeah, it's like a pinch joke hitter. In
I
other
love
words,
my wife.
your
but
wife
we couldn't
just
be further from being two different people.
no, I share that same commonality. My wife and I can't really figure out why we're married because we have nothing in common interest-wise. It's all values. Like we have very aligned values, but like the only thing
Yeah.
we agree on is like we kind of like football. together. Like, she kind of likes football, and I like football a lot.
We kind of, yeah.
But seriously, like, even pizza,
we have enough in common. It works out.
Yeah, even pizza toppings. Like, we have no alignment in our pizza toppings, to the point where she doesn't even like a lot of cheese. Like, she needs light cheese on her pizza.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so we couldn't even order a cheese pizza together because she would want light cheese.
Is she a communist?
No. But both Sean and my wife, who are sisters, both don't like melted cheese. So something happened somewhere.
What? Yeah. That's funny. They had a cheese accident when they were a kid.
Load Last Checkpoint says, I prefer my wife doesn't listen to the podcast. And Gray goes, I hope my ex-wife doesn't watch me. I'm cool.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, party.
Well, they like cheese.
Megan and I have enough in common. We're good, but...
No, like we have
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. We have very little in common. But the thing is like Checkpoint, like my wife and her sister really like cheese. Well, my wife especially likes cheese. It's just that they don't like melted cheese. So like if you grab lasagna and it's topped with a whole S-ton of cheese, right? They're going to scrape off said S-ton of cheese. But they'll eat it because they like ricotta, right? Like they like the cheese that's inside lasagna, but they don't like a whole bunch of melted cheese on top of it. Oh crap, I missed. It's just weird.
Melted cheese is a very good form of cheese.
Yeah, it's very specific, and I don't understand what happened.
What? Joel's theory is they were beaten with wheels of cheese. I don't know if that's... Maybe, have you ever seen the cheese races? Like where they chase the wheel down the hill. Maybe they were both involved in one of those races and like fell, you know. So now they associate with cheese wheels with falling down the hill.
But it was really hot out, and so it was melted cheese.
Oh yeah. And all the friction. By the time I got to the bottom, it was just completely melting. Yeah. Science.
Science.
Oh gosh. Oh. Almost blocked you on that one. We were in Idaho last night, Joel, for GeoGuessr. At one point. Oh god, he blew
Where?
me up. That was... What's that?
What part of Idaho?
It was just so GeoGuessr has a state streak mode, and it's just you got to figure out how many states you can figure out in a row, and Idaho was one of them.
So
yep, I saw you were right there.
Prototype, she orders like breadsticks. So if we order pizza, my wife wants breadsticks.
How does she feel about cheeseburgers?
No cheese on her burgers. No. Always just a plain hamburger.
Is she the kind of person that goes to like Red Lobster and orders a cheeseburger?
No, she loves seafood.
Okay, good. Oof.
But she'll go to she would go to Cheeseburger Inc., right? And it's like, we're well known for our classic and unique flavors of cheeseburgers. And she'll be like, I'll have a hamburger, please.
I mean, what else? To each their own, I suppose. Whoa, we're all jumping. Circles.
We're winners! We did it! Wow, that game took a long time. It is 7:28 out on the West Coast. It is 10:28 on the East. It is 3:28 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Otherwise, in the UK, if you're in Australia, it's 12:28 the next day. And if you're in Hong Kong, like our first viewer from Hong Kong yesterday, it's 10:30 in the evening. What we do know, though, is we are less than an hour away from Kathleen L. joining us for 5 questions GMS. We'll play the quiz game with the recording artist, singer, songwriter who now has the single out, Nervous. You can find out more on Twitter and find out how to get to the song on Spotify and other streaming platforms, because we are trying to get Kathleen to 50K listens on said Spotify.
50K.
All right, here we go. It is time for our list of the day, and it is Hug a Cat Day. So, of course, we're going to focus on cats, much to the chagrin of our own Maiko.
Yeah.
Look how down he is. He's lamenting.
What's that?
He's so sad.
I like. Cats are stupid.
This is from Lauren Murphy. 10 cat breeds that are the most affectionate. So if you're looking for a cat that will truly hug you back on Hug Your Cat Day, well, here you go. This is from April 2021. So this is a very recent list. The opening paragraph says, so, you're looking for your next furry four-legged friend. First things first, do you want a cat or a dog? It's a common argument, right? While some felines could care less about their owners, others love social interaction with their favorite humans. So here are 10 affectionate cat breeds that you should try if you're looking for a day or night cuddler. Here we go. 1. The Ragdoll cat.
1.
Also, by the way, I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I'm not too familiar that there are various cat breeds. Like, for example, we could go down the street, I'd look and be like, that's a Corgi. That's a German Shepherd. That's a Collie. You asked me about what kind of cats. I know there's the Sphinx, which is Gray's new cat, which is a well-known hairless cat. But other than that, I don't know much about these. So this is the Ragdoll. Ragdoll.
I love ragdogs.
It probably counts. I'm going to give myself a mispronunciation. Anyway, mischaracterization. Something like that. Let's see. Ideal for the lovable, relatively low-maintenance, ragdolls are known to follow their humans from room to room. So this is a shadow cat, if you will. Make great family
it's basically
pets.
a 6-year-old.
Pretty much. There you go. There's that one.
2.
A Scottish fold. It's a cat. It's got flat ears, and it's scary. Okay, it hugs you. Yay.
This is going to be a tough list. Number 3 on this list
3
is the Sphinx. So good news, Gray. You're getting one of the most affectionate cat breeds.
Cat loves you.
Well known, again, they don't have hair. They're generally cold and need a source of heat. So, that's you, Gray. You're going to share your heat, whether or not you want to. According to this list, some people say like owning a Sphinx is like owning a living, breathing hot water bottle.
4.
What? Okay, so I'll take this one's good. I'm good with this one. All right, this is a Maine Coon Cat. This is what Seamus was, who was my parents' cat. It's the only cat in the universe I've ever actually enjoyed. They're native to America. Their history is mysterious because some believe their history dates back to cats traveling with the Viking explorers. So that's kind of cool, right? Yeah, they're cats. Meow. Some people think they're a mix between a cat and a raccoon, but that's biologically impossible. Yep. Let's get a cat and a raccoon, see what we can do.
5.
All right, that's...
We are busting myths here on Gaming Morning Show. Okay, I at least knew about this one. Persian cats. I had heard of this breed before. Long, flowing coat. They're calm. They're affectionate, right? They just will lounge out on your couch and pretty much are content with just some ear scratches. So this must be a pretty low-maintenance cat. Apparently, fun fact, can live 10 to 17 years, somewhere in there.
6.
Siamese. It's a Siamese cat. We are Siamese, if you please. I don't remember. Is that the 101 Dalmatians?
Yeah, it was a horrible song.
Yeah. If you decide to bring a Siamese cat into your life, prepare to have long conversations with your vocal kitty. That's right. This thing just talks. It meows like nuts. This breed is exceptionally social. Siamese cats have a distinctive mashed look and striking pale blue eyes. So if you like mashed things, you can have potatoes or get a Siamese cat.
7.
Cat Coon sounds like a Pokemon, according to Prototype, which is true. The number 7 breed is a Bombay. Still relatively rare in North America, but is very dedicated in terms of its following worldwide. Sleek black coat, stunning copper eyes, makes it stand out from other breeds. Also, apparently, is one of the more clever cats. So if you're looking for a cat that can not only love you and be affectionate, but figure out how to find everything that you're trying to hide from it, apparently the Bombay is the cat for you.
8.
My wife just left. Maybe she's getting me a donut. Tonka truck. No. Tonkinese. Yeah. Breeders wanted to create a loving, affectionate cat breed that was intelligent and less vocal than the Siamese cat. Okay. The Tonkinese resulted from crossing the Siamese and Burmese breeds for the best characteristics of both. Affectionately called Tonks. These cats love their humans. They are known for being friendly, active, and very affectionate.
9.
They can also live to be 18 years old.
Apparently, this is the Arturo type cat, the American Shorthair, because this cat looks pretty much like Arturo except with gray fur. So, wide variety of colors, distinct coats. American Shorthairs are exceptionally adaptable. They are great pets for families that are growing with kids.
1-0.
1-0 is a Berman, not to be confused with Chris. Berman cats are stunning, while showing off piercing blue eyes and a long, silky coat. Bermans also exude elegance. They're like cognac. Like the American Shorthair, this breed loves to be around people and is highly adaptable to any type of home. Bermans are friendly with anyone and everything, including other pets. They like to play with any companions, no matter their breed. They can live to be 15 years old. Yeah.
There goes the Berman cat.
Oh, jeez.
Whoop!
Boom! No, that's the
That's
Madden.
Madden.
Cat, my
That's
bad.
the Madden cat.
Yeah. Back, meow.
All right.
Is the Berman cat.
We just shared the list. Of,
Make sure, but here we
Yep.
we have to make a very important point. Okay, this one says if you do not like, if there's cats to avoid feral cats. So don't try to make friends with your neighborhood cat, or it'll kill you and eat your dead body.
confirmation of whether or not it'll actually eat your dead body is not confirmed. Gaming Warning Show does not promise that
Well,
the
it
feral
was,
cat
it was
will
kind
actually
of
eat your dead
confirmed
body.
by Boss Lady though.
True. Where'd you find a stuffed cat?
Big Lots. It wasn't like a real stuff. It was like a stuffed animal. What kind of weirdo do you think I am?
No, I really thought you were talking about taxidermy.
I'm gonna have to Google that now and get a taxidermied cat.
I'm sure you can buy one on eBay. So.
That's where I was going. I was gonna go to Amazon first.
All right, so some good news is in our Discord, we just posted the link to the top 10 cutest types of cat hugs. So if you didn't just want affectionate breeds, but you were also wondering about, hey, what do the most wonderful type of cat hugs look like? Discord is the place for you. We just posted that a second ago. It is now 7:37 on the West Coast. Good moron to you, Jellybone Jabroni. Thanks for hanging out.
Good moron.
And guess what? You just finished your boat dress. Oh my gosh. If you don't know Jelly's a fantastic cosplayer and is going to be cosplaying one of our friend Copia's retirement yachts. We had Jellybone Jabroni as our last contestant. This was a couple days ago for 5 questions GMS. And of course, we have Kathleen L coming up in about an hour from now. It's less than that, 40 minutes from now for 5 questions GMS. Lax Pirate, thank you again for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate hanging out with us this morning. Said, I have taxidermy stuffed a screech owl, but not a cat.
We put it in the office. That'd be cool.
Also, Lax said, a feral cat adopted us. We named him Booger. He was the best cat ever. I mean, for some reason, my mom has the best pet stories of all time. We had our Cocker Spaniel dog because my mom was driving through a neighborhood in one of the bigger towns near our hometown, saw this dog, and fell in love with it. It was kind of like that love at first sight kind of thing. Went over to the people whose house she presumed it to belong to, and it turns out it was a recent birthday present for their daughter. My mom offered them a sum of money, and that family sold the Cocker Spaniel to my mother, the kid's birthday gift.
Ooh. Okay.
I don't know how they resolved that on their end, but that's how we got our dog. And then one time, we had a stray cat that was just running around and ended up coming into our house. We took care of it, put up the signs, lost cat, help us figure out the owner, etc. Owners come by, say, hey, thank you for finding our cat. We said, absolutely. If you ever, have another cat, let us know, because we actually kind of liked having a cat again. We hadn't had one for a while. Mm-hmm. Less than 10 minutes later, that group came back, said, the cat is yours.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know
Here
why.
you go. This is our family pet. Would you like it?
Apparently. And so we had that cat, and it was not the world's friendliest cat, but I think that was my father's fault. So my father would mess with it.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's why they got rid of it.
That's
Could be.
Also, update, you can find lots of taxidermy assistance things on Amazon, like eyes and stuffing, but you cannot find the actual taxidermy things.
Do you have to be licensed to do taxidermy?
I'm going to guess not.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, gosh. That was uncalled for. I think we're playing against, like, a professional team.
We're not, but we're playing against another team.
No, they're obviously professionals, though. Yeah, I would assume maybe to sell it, you need to have some sort of license. And the license probably just needs to say, like, I didn't kill this animal. I don't know.
Well, I'm even thinking for, like, those who are seeking actual taxidermy services, right?
Yeah. That was violent.
Prototype said botched taxidermy is a funny nightmare fuel, though.
No, absolutely. There's some pretty awful. I've seen some botched taxidermy that's just, it's terrifying. No, thank you. I've always said that when I die, I want to be stuffed and like in a sitting position and just put out on the porch. That's, yeah. Maybe with like a Dr. Squatch t-shirt on.
Nice.
Holding a cup of Dunkin', for the brand.
I hope that actually
boost.
the person who made Dr. Squatch and does all the commercials actually incorporates your stuffed dead body into their follow-up commercials. That's gonna be
Why is he so good? Because we used Dr. Squatch.
Good moron to you, Chrissy Icky.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see you. Tracer's asking questions. We had Jellybone say, people have tried to buy my Cocker Spaniels off me when she was a puppy like 10. I never sold her and told them to get out my face. Well, apparently the Cocker Spaniel is the most found on the street bid for animal in all the land.
Really?
I don't know. So far we have 2 stories of random people offering money for Cocker Spaniels. So...
Well, it's weird. So I like never understood that. Like, walk up to a rando on the street and be like, "Hi, can I have your animal?" Like, what? No.
I watched a random YouTube video
That was
the
a
other
really
day.
good flip, by the way.
Thank you. I watched a random YouTube video the other day of somebody who was doing just that, was going like down the boardwalk and offering people $100,000 to sell their dog. But it was mostly just a piece of YouTube content to try to like see if they could actually get people to say yes. And they actually had a couple people say yes. Like,
Man, I'd be pissed. And then she's like, "Never mind, I was kidding."
well, maybe they didn't. Maybe they had to follow through. I don't know. But like this one guy was like, "Honey, they're offering us $100,000 to sell, Benjamin or whatever the dog's name was." And like I had half expected, the premise to be like, "No, you can't do that." But the wife was like, "Yeah, sure, sounds good." Now, granted, that was after like 4 or 5 that were like, "No, not a chance," But
Yeah.
Prototype says specifically, "I want to be dressed up like Spider-Man and launched at the new Avengers Academy at Disney when I die."
Yeah, you probably need a license for that. I think you can't just... Oh, wow. That was I blew somebody up. I thought somebody blew me up. Oh, nope. Okay.
It's sad, though. My dog and cat are like my children, and people are just so happy to give theirs away. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Lady K, this is a YouTube video, right? So in order to get, let's say they had 10 people in that video to even, interact with them, they probably had to do, 50 to 100 actual stops on the street, right? And of those 10 people in the video who actually, were shown,
Wrong direction.
9 of them said no. So, if that makes you feel any better.
And honestly, a lot of it is probably just content stuff. It's not, legitimate.
Yeah, I agree.
And who knows? Who knows how many of those people were actual, because nothing on the internet is ever faked. So.
Yep. And sometimes, pets have to be rehomed, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Like when we had my daughter, we had a dog, and we ended up rehoming we had Raji for a long time, but she just wasn't very good with McKelty. She wanted to roll on top of her all the time. And that's not, we just couldn't do that. So we found a friend who was great, who was amazing, and Raji lived with her for another 7 years, and she was treated amazingly. So sometimes there are reasons,
Yeah.
But when you're like, I just don't give him a cat, you're a jerk. Well, not a cat. I guess a cat's okay.
I mean, unless the cat was plotting your death, then just
Yeah, no. If the cat, if you caught it putting together blueprints or something, you get rid of that thing. Yeah. You don't let it kill you. Oopsie. But yeah, there's a lot of people where you're like, how do you do this? Why? I mean, some people fall on hard times, and I get it, and some people are just not cool. But yeah, our dogs are a part of our life, and we've talked about rehoming them because they're big issues. But then you're like, we can't. I don't want to do that, It's just no bueno.
Well, and it's been really hard too during the pandemic to not go out and get a puppy, because I've always wanted a puppy, but I'm still not able to take care of a dog right now, so I haven't gotten one. I wouldn't be able.
And there's
to
been
take
a lot of people have brought their dogs home, or have brought them back to facility, or wherever, because they're like, oh well, the pandemic's over. I don't want to deal with this. And that kind of sucks. So.
Yeah, and Trace,
it is what it is.
The problem is I really want a German Shepherd too, so I want a high maintenance, need to make sure you pay attention to it and run the dog and all those things. You want to train the dog because they can be dangerous. You have to do all the right things. And I haven't been able to mentally get there during the course of the pandemic. But I feel like I'm closer than I used to be, so that's exciting. So sooner than later, I will hopefully have a puppy again.
True.
7:47 West Coast time.
Puppy.
10:47 on the East Coast. 3:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. It is time for sports. Jaguars yesterday have decided to develop downtown Jacksonville. They announced $60 million.
Wait, what?
Yep, to a city-owned performance center that will be key. In fact, it was key in luring coach Urban Meyer. So apparently the Jacksonville Jaguars were able to get their coach by promising to develop downtown Jacksonville.
Is he a real estate agent too?
I don't know. The first of 2 phases would break ground by the end of the year and take 4 years to complete. $441 million total. Proposal still needs to be approved by the review board and city council, according to the Associated Press.
If they said no, that would just be stupid.
What else is happening? What is happening? Let's see.
Things, stuff.
Ash Barty retired from the second round match, the tournament without its top 2 women's seeds. That's the French Open. And they don't have any of the top 3 women in the rankings either. That's happening at the French Open. The countdown clock for the Tokyo Olympics hit 50 days to go on Thursday. And the day also brought another problem for the delayed games. according to the Associated Press. About 10,000 of 80,000 unpaid volunteers for the Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics have told organizers that they will not participate when the games open on July 23rd. Organizers said some dropped out because of worries around COVID-19. Few volunteers are expected to be vaccinated since most will have no contact with athletes or other key personnel. Only about 2 to 3% of Japan's general population has been fully vaccinated in a very slow rollout that is just now speeding up. Again, according to the Associated Press.
Man, that's so stupid.
The only good thing that I've seen come from the Olympics this year, well, and keep in mind this is the 2020 Olympic Games, is the video game looks fun. There you go.
Is the what?
The video game looks fun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm excited to play
But
the
no,
video.
it's just it's just dumb. It's unsafe. Have any countries like officially pulled out, like said we're not going to take part?
That I don't know. Has anyone seen anything like that where there's countries that have said, hey, I'm not going to participate? All right, it's time for everyone's favorite segment in sports, and that is, did the Mets win?
No, they lost.
Last night, 4-3 defeat at San Diego. Mets are now 27-22 on the year.
There's still 4.5 games up on whoever's in second place, though.
And then my sadness from sports yesterday is that Denver beat Portland 126-115 in Portland, so the Trailblazers are eliminated from the playoffs. Also equally sad, if not more sad, that the Phoenix Suns beat the Lakers 113-100 to win their series, so the defending world champions are out of the NBA playoffs.
You mean the Arizona Suns?
Boston beat the Islanders 2-1 in hockey in overtime, 2-1 lead for the Bruins, and Carolina got its first win against Tampa Bay, the top-seeded Hurricanes, a 3-2 win in overtime. And that is your sports!
In a very strange turn of life, the first country to announce it's going to skip the 2020 Tokyo Games after fear of contracting COVID-19 is North Korea. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting.
All right, we have a cool story for you. This one's out of the Nickelodeon world, and it's Mark Malkin of Variety who has this headline. Danger Force casts first openly trans teen in a Nickelodeon live-action show. So this is dating back 18 months, where Nickelodeon star Michael D. Cohen revealed publicly that he transitioned about 2 decades before and launched the Trans Youth Acting Challenge in December to help trans and non-binary youth break into the business. Okay. After launching that program, 200 applications for 15 spots in a virtual master class came in, and now, for the first time, Cohen says one participant, 13-year-old trans actor Sasha A. Cohen, no relation, has been cast in the series Danger Force, along with his twin sister, Natalie R. Cohen. The twins will appear in the series. It's going to be a June 19th episode, which Cohen, the first mentioned Cohen, Michael D. Cohen, directed. This is a quote. I want Sasha to see his own power as an actor and as a human. I want him to feel proud of his work and feel really confident in himself in every aspect, and to know that he will help change kids' lives by being the first kid of trans experience on Nickelodeon in live action. There you go.
That's awesome.
I think so, too.
Super awesome. It still just baffles me how weird people get about things, and the whole trans discussion is one of them. It's so dumb. Like, does it really impact people? No. Do we really have to piss and moan about it? Yeah. It's just stupid.
I am happy that we were able to share that good story on the heels of what's happening in Florida with trans youth and their ability to participate in sports, right?
We just banned Florida.
Listen, I wish things happened differently in a lot of parts of the country. That said, I'm sure there's some great Floridians, so I'm going to just be the kind person who says this, but man, it's frustrating. So when I saw that story this morning, it made me happy to share something positive on like a premier stage, right? Growing up, kids, especially in my era, like kids watched Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
And this is good because that is a platform where now we have like a big success story in, you know, the way that trans youth are getting opportunities, right? And I think that I like these stories too because I believe a lot in mentorship. And clearly, this actor who started this academy was able to mentor people to the point where now they're going to be on TV. I think that that's a win.
Absolutely. So I think our society is starting to really put forth an effort to make these things, I don't want to say normalized, but like, you know, celebrate them. Like think, like, you know, we shared this, Captain America is a black man. You know, they have this amazing trans youth here. You've got people celebrating Elliot Page. Like, there is so much that I'm really glad Hollywood and the mainstream is starting to be like, okay, like we need to do this and show people, like, you know, a trans individual is the same as anybody else. It's not some sort of like, you know, people trans people are not like minotaurs. You know, it's not some legendary mythic creature. It's a human being. It's just, it's you, it's me, you know. I remember the whole argument about James Bond possibly being a black man, or just, you know, because I'm pretty sure the next Bond is going to be a black woman. Like, that's amazing. Like, that's super cool. Why does it have to be a story? Like, it should just be normal. And I'm just happy that we're able to kind of normalize it, or we're along the way to normalize it. So, but this story is super, super awesome. I'm stoked that an openly trans teen is able to be on a show. So that's cool. Hopefully the show's good.
That's true. That would be good if it was well received in terms of the ratings too, because obviously that drives a lot of how shows are made. Mark Melkin of Variety had that story. We linked it through in the chat. It is now 7:56 on the West Coast. Mike is over there. I am Ryan. We are so excited to have Kathleen L. join us coming up in about 25 minutes from now to play 5 Questions GMS. The singer-songwriter whose new single, Nervous, is out right now. You can find it on Spotify. Be sure to check it out and help Kathleen get to 50K listens on Spotify. We'll be right back on Facebook Gaming, on Twitch, on YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Thanks for being here on Friday, June 4th, 2021.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction. Mom, have you seen my Furby? What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I pulled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was third-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is,
you can't kill a Furby.
It's behind you!
something so complicated. But you did it with a heart that has been jaded too many times to jump in line. With that stare it ain't fair, and I think you know why. 'Cause you know you're making me nervous. You're digging deep, you scratch through the surface. Hey, you know you're making me nervous. But I'm still trying to see if you're worth it. I'm feeling out of my league. I'm opening out to tease. 'Cause what you're saying to me makes me nervous. I'm feeling out of my league. I'm opening out to tease. 'Cause what you're saying to me makes me nervous. I never learned just how to take a compliment. In my mind they never could be genuine. To rehearse the meaning their words. And I can't tell if it's a spell or if I'm cursed. 'Cause you know you're making me nervous. Hey, you're digging deep, you scratch through the surface. Hey, you know you're making me nervous. But I'm still trying to see if you're worth it. I'm feeling out of my league. I'm opening out to tease. 'Cause what you're saying to me makes me nervous. I'm feeling out.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, we play 5 questions and GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It is Friday, June 4th, 2021, and we are so thankful you're along for the ride. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, sometimes on Twitter, and always at gamingmorningshow.tv. You heard it there, chat. That was the single out now from our upcoming 5 questions GMS guest. That is Kathleen L., who will be here in about 18 minutes or so. So we're excited for that. Chrissy agrees. Definitely a bop, Mike. That is what the kids say. Definitely a bop.
Mike, we would certainly appreciate it if you unmute your microphone. Thank you in advance.
Sorry, the girls are. It's the summer vacation, everybody.
Oh, are you out of
Yay.
school?
Yep. So
Oh,
now we have to
no.
ask every question ever.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can I have this? Can I eat this? What does it look like? How do I have to cut it? Can I cut it? Do I use a knife? What do I do? I put it in your face.
This is mentorship.
Censorship?
Censorship. Censorship mentorship. Morning, gamers.
Hello to the Final Hour crew. Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Nintendo Nerds.
Nintendo Nerds is here. It is now 8:04 West Coast time, 11:04 on the East, 4:04 in the UK. We'll play 5 questions GMS coming up in about 15 minutes. Chrissy does say, though, that those are specifically some very important questions. So if you're not answering those, then what are you doing with your life? That's the important thing. Prototype said this is kind of catchy. Again, you can find that on Spotify and help Kathleen get to said views. So, or said listens, I should say.
Ear bombs.
Ear bombs. You're right, though. It was pretty earwormy.
It'll catch you. You listen to it like 2 or 3 times, and then you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Right.
Or 1,000 times. If you listen to it 1,000 times, it really gets stuck. Yeah.
It is correlated. I don't know if that's the right word. Where the more times you listen, the more it gets stuck. Corrugated.
Oh man, you ever corrugate your ears?
All the
I
time.
don't recommend it.
Nintendo, how is your day going? It is, of course, Hug Your Cat Day. So we've had quite the discussion of what kind of cats are the most affectionate. We've also had talk
Dogs.
about which cats have murdered their owners. So coming at you kind of both sides right
ate
there.
them. Eating them. They eat your yuccos.
Yummy. Just glad it's the weekend. Yes, I hope everyone has
It's not the weekend yet, sir.
as good of a weekend as you can. It is Donut Day for the 15th time this year. It is Corgi Day. It is Cheese Day. It is Fish and Chip Day, Old Maid's Day, Taylor's Day, Shopping Cart Day, and of course our topic of the day, which is Hug Your Cat Day, to which we say meow. It is also probably more the time than I thought we'd spend on it. It is Cognac Day.
Cognac. I love cognac. It's so good.
We're anticipating that Mike is going to go to the liquor store and going to find out that cognac is much more affordable than Mike once thought.
And then we realize it's only makes up 1% of spirits. So probably not as affordable as we hope.
Not as affordable as we'd wish. Coming up, we will tell you what Tiffany Haddish will star, and it has to do with a former Olympian. That is according to the Hollywood Reporter. That's coming up. And also, a Cuban man who's not been able to see his 3 human children as much as he would like because of COVID has been taking care of about 100 brown pelicans. So we'll have that coming up as well. Just ahead. Gaming Morning Show.
So weird.
I also have a gigantic apple fritter for Donut Day. Look at that thing.
Like, huge. That's like 4 of them.
I did start to bite off some of it during the break. It was yummy.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
I felt like for a second we were in a Mazda commercial. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, ball can.
Whoop, what? Dogs like trucks. It's a Nissan commercial.
I remember
Oh,
those
I'm upside
Nissan
down.
commercials. Those
Yeah,
were
I'm
good
good again.
commercials.
We really like this corner.
Yes, 75% of today's game will be played in that corner.
In this corner.
In this corner, weighing in at 487 pounds.
Everybody.
Yeah, Prototype
Glazed brain.
searched for cognac earlier and got results that had to do with Kanye. Well, and Prototype, I don't know if you've been here for any of the prior donut days, but I have a saying, and that's in the land of donut, fritter is king. So apple fritters are by far one of my favorite types of donuts.
Is Fritter really king, though?
Yes. Only in the land of donuts.
Mm.
And I don't know if we're talking like a Game of Thrones type king, where like it's like unchecked power.
Well, what other king would there be?
Some would probably say like the Maple Bar. I think is a pretty popular.
I like jelly donuts personally.
Oh no. They're too
Did you
messy.
say, oh no?
They're too messy.
Not if you eat them right.
With like what, a knife and fork?
What? No. You just have to learn how to eat them in like 3 bites.
Ugh.
I'm just kidding. That's just gross. Crud buckets. My targeting is off. Maple bacon bar. It's sweet and savory.
Yeah, I don't really like the maple bacon bars. I don't.
Swavery.
Yeah, I don't need to have the savory part of that. Bacon's good. Maple bars are good.
Oh,
Nice try. Yeah, we don't know how this keeps happening, but we're not upset about it either.
what are we upset about?
Nintendo said we
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
had the Donut Day discussion several times this year.
Well, that's because for $5,000 you can have your own day anywhere you want. So the donut market. Oh, back to the corner.
Back to the corner! Come here, ball. Go ahead, be gone with it.
back to the corner. face. You know, honestly, I bet it's cheaper on some places. But like, so Dan Patrick, who is does a sports show, they got a flannel day in November, and it was $5,000, and your application to be approved to be on this, whatever day of the day calendar they had. So I haven't looked up how else you do it. So there's probably other ways as well. Or we could, I mean, you could probably just do your own day of the day, you know? Nice! Spinning circles.
Chrissy, I don't.
Yeah, donuts are yummy.
Chrissy, I don't hate nice things. I just like bacon separately. We had on National Waffle Day, we had waffles with bacon and like cheese and potatoes. Not any way remotely how I ever thought I would have a waffle, and it was so good. I'm so happy that I tried it, but I don't need to have it with my maple bar.
Ah. Nice. Ryan's cracked.
I love chicken and waffles, so here I am speaking about maple bacon bars and be like, I don't need my sweet and savory, and I love chicken and waffles. So whatever, Chrissy, fine. Case closed, you win. I'm hypocritical.
Get in! Nope, okay. Nope, okay.
Ooh, Lax
Stop
is going to
chanting
start.
defense.
Lax is going to start a new band called Cognac. It's an air band.
Cognac. It's, oh man. It's made up of a bunch of yaks who spent time in the clink. Yeah. What are you in for, pooping in the street?
Yep. Is Nicolas Cage in that?
Probably.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Wow. That was something. That was intense. Holy moly. I'm quite sad.
That was hilarious. It was awful, but it was hilarious. Woof. That was quite the stack. All right, I got 45 seconds. I feel good about our chances.
I'm the wrong way. Get in!
I told you I
Empty
felt
move is
good
the
about our
move.
chances.
Was it nice try? Do that.
That method never.
You know what we
fails.
haven't talked about a whole lot is fish and chips day.
I love fish and chips.
I adore fish and chips.
It rarely wins out in like I have the whole menu available to me. What am I gonna get? Nice work. But sometimes I'll be like, man, this is what I want.
Yeah. There's oh wow, thanks buddy. So there's a place up here called the Chatham Tap. Lax Pirate knows about it. Boss Lady's been there before. And their fish and chips are amazing. They're so good, yes.
So great.
Oop, I missed. Crap in a bucket. And then I got exploded. Which is fine, because now I have a better opportunity to... Yeah! Get it in! My 2 goals have been own goals by them. That's been great.
Well, technically, you had the momentum here. That person just... Oh, nope, yep, definitely an own goal.
Nope, he just went and just... Boom! Yeah, they just gave up. That's fine, thanks. Are they watching the show? Like, yeah, we want them to win.
It is now 8:16 West Coast time. It is 11:16 out on the East. It is 4:16 in the UK. Thanks for hanging out with us. Friday, June 4th, 2021. Good morning to you, Suff. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Hello, FHC.
Final hour crew
Hello.
checking in. Suff right now, 1:16 a.m. in Australia.
Jeez. That's early. Late?
Both.
Whatever time it is. It's sometime somewhere.
Yeah, that's like the crossover, right? Where you have, it goes from being late in the night to early in the morning.
Yeah.
That happens about 2 a.m., I think.
Well, last night during my stream, we had a couple of folks, folks from Europe pop in. One of them was from the Netherlands and the other one was from France. And I was like, oh, like it's like 4 a.m. for you. And they're like, yeah. And I was like, is this like an early morning or a late night? Like where is that? Because some people start their days at 4 a.m. Right. Yeah, you never know. Could be an early morning, could be a late night. Who knows?
4 a.m. is the best time of day.
Greetings, Final Hour crew ambassador Chris M. Yee, mayor of the internet.
I did watch Sushi after Mike got our raid fixed yesterday. I did watch Sushi Chris M. Yee style, which is in the shower. So I did have the opportunity to do that.
Awkward.
That's not that awkward. I mean, I'm getting showered up, ready to start my day, opening my eyes to the world, just doing it in the shower.
Who is probably in the shower.
Thank you, Bob.
I wanna put a TV in my shower, so then I can just sit there and watch stuff.
I see it. That would be good for your bathtub.
It's true. Actually, I have a TV downstairs that we're not using. I should go put up there.
My
luck, though, I'll end up like dropping it in the tub, and that would suck.
Well, yeah. Wouldn't that electrocute you? Or is it not
Yep,
as powerful?
I would die.
Okay.
Nope, just be some death.
Just be some death. Maybe you should put it like on the opposite corner on the wall.
Well, that's why I want to like put it in the wall, so then like it can't fall out of. I mean, I guess it could fall out of the wall, but it'd have to try really hard.
My favorite place that I want a TV, and I'm lucky to have Sean now because you may have heard about Sean's big deck.
You know what they say about a big deck.
Sean has a big TV on Sean's big deck, so
that's really cool. I'm jealous of that.
I am too. Yeah. Every time I think about sitting outside under cover where it's not super hot, being able to watch sports, or now being able to watch Twitch on the deck, that would be pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
Too bad
pretty
we don't
okay.
Too bad we don't have like phones or tablets or anything.
Yeah, and that has helped with this goal. Kathleen L plays 5 questions next. Just working on getting Kathleen unmuted right now. Just going to go through some troubleshooting steps with Kathleen, who's coming up to play 5 questions GMS. We'll have Mike give me a thumbs up when we are ready to go. This is the single that we're talking about. This is Nervous from Kathleen L.
So complicated, but you did it with a heart that has been jaded too many times to jump in line. With that stare it ain't fair, and I think you know why. 'Cause you know you're making me nervous. You're digging deep, you scratch through the surface. Hey, you know you're making me nervous, but I'm still trying to see if you're worth it. I'm feeling out of my league, I'm opening out to tease, 'cause what you're saying to me makes me nervous. I'm feeling out of my league, I'm opening out to tease, 'cause what you're saying to me makes me nervous. I never learned, just gotta take a compliment. In my mind they never could be genuine. To rehearse, mean their words, and I can't tell if it's a spell or if I'm cursed. 'Cause you know you're making me nervous. Hey, you're digging deep, you scratch through the surface. Hey, you know you're making me nervous, but I'm still trying to see if you're worth it. I'm feeling out of my league, I'm opening out to tease, 'cause what you're saying to me makes me nervous. I'm feeling out of my league, I'm opening out to tease, 'cause what you're saying to me oh, you're making me. Oh, you're making me. Hey, you're making me nervous. Can we slow down for a sec?
All right, once again, that is the single Nervous from singer-songwriter Kathleen L., who joins us now on Gaming Morning Show. Kathleen, thanks so much for taking the time to hang out with us this morning on Gaming Morning Show. It is Mike and Ryan this morning. How are you doing today?
Ryan, you're still muted in the.
Thank you very
in our-
much.
in
I was
this
just
one.
saying, Kathleen, we were excited
There
to
he
have
is.
you here. I was talking to the stream, but not to you. How's your morning going so far?
My morning?
Yeah, how's your morning going today?
Absolutely.
It is, it's going great. It's going great. I'm happy to be here. Happy that we got this working. But yeah, it's going great. Happy Friday.
And what's been
Yes,
fun is
yes,
we've
yes.
had the chance to play your song a couple of times today. Tell us about the new single, Nervous. We talked about we're trying to get it up to 50K listens on Spotify, but describe why you wrote the song and why you're excited about the song.
So I wrote this song probably about a year ago when just like being on dating apps and trying to meet people and stuff like that. I mean, pandemic, so what are you gonna do? But just trying to get a sense of if a person was like just feeding you a line or if they were trying to actually be genuine. Like it can feel really distant and, you know, not, you can't feel a connection right away when it's just like you're meeting people over a dating app. So when you finally meet them in person is when you get the chance to like gauge whether they were worth talking to them for like a month or not. So yeah, that's what it's just kind of building up to the anticipation of either like a first date or taking a relationship to the next level. The music video, we made it around like a first kiss. So just like the build up, the butterflies, is this all going to work out kind of feeling. So that's what Nervous is really central about.
Now, I have to be honest with you.
Very cool.
Maiko has
There's
been following
a
you
lot
for
of good
such
stuff.
a long time, and Mike has been raving about you. So I'm going to yield the floor and let Mike ask anything he wants before we play the game 5 questions, because Mike is one of your biggest advocates.
Yes. So I think I found you on I don't know if you've ever done this, but I've definitely, we rate people at the end of every show. We rated somebody. I went to work because I usually leave it on to lurk, so we just keep that follow. And when I came back, it was on your stream, and I was like, "Oh, interesting, cool." And your music is phenomenal. It's really, really great. The way that you're able to cover songs is amazing. Do you have a favorite song so far that you just really, really enjoy when somebody when someone has requests it on your stream? Is there anything you're like yes, or that you hope for somebody to, and this is excluding your music because obviously those are going to be the best, right? But a cover song that you enjoy the most.
So one song that I really love, and I've always loved it, I'm not really sure even why, because it's definitely an older song than I should love. But Crocodile Rock by Elton John is like one of my favorite songs to perform live. It's just so
Nice.
fun. I also love performing like anything now that you have the looper, anything that can be looped that I can add vocal harmonies to. So just like experimenting with stuff like that. Like I love singing Charlie Puth songs. And then I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, so any Taylor request is gonna get bumped to the top.
I'm also a huge Swiftie, so my daughters always crack up because they're like, "Can we listen to music in the car?" And you're like, "Yep." And you put on Taylor Swift and like, "Can we listen to Frozen?" Like, nope.
No,
You asked. This is it. This is what you're getting.
this
So,
is a real
very
life
cool.
album.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Absolutely.
the good news is there's a big reason we invited you here today, and that is to play a game that we call 5 Questions GMS. Let's do that right now with Kathleen L. on Gaming Morning Show. And we're going to start this way. Anytime that we have a chance to play this game with a guest, we ask a lot of questions of you to make sure that we give you something that maybe is a little bit easier to answer. This one should be such a question. We asked you your favorite material, possession, or brand, and you told us guitars. So, Kathleen L., what is your best guitar story?
Well, this isn't a personal guitar story, but I have a friend. We met him through a friend. That's how it always works. But this guy David Patillo, he is the guitar luthier. He makes guitars. He fixes instruments for like Bruce Springsteen, James Taylor, Billy Joel. And when I was 16, I met him through someone recommending I got a dent in my guitar, so they went to him to fix it. He was like, come back, I'll give you a tour of the shop, it'll be awesome. So I went back, and he restores instruments for like the Smithsonian. Like, it's crazy. His whole workshop is nuts. But while I was there, he had a Bruce Springsteen guitar that he was making. And Bruce's vibe is all like rough and tough and beat up and stuff like that. So even though it was a new guitar, he had to make it look like it had been, in the rain for a zillion years. So he had like outside the metal plate of the electric guitar sitting in orange juice to make it look rusted. It was crazy. But the body of the guitar had like a bunch of dents in it. And he was like, yeah, like Bruce just asked me to like whack it up. So do you want to put a dent in it? And I took, I kid you not, a woolly mammoth tusk, because he works for the Smithsonian, a woolly mammoth tusk, and he was like, put a dent in Bruce's guitar. So I'm like sweating because I'm like, I'm gonna, if I hit this too hard and I break it, like, how much money is this gonna cost? I'm 16, So I take it and I hit it, and he was like, oh, come on, like, you can do better than that, like, whatever. So I gave it like a good, like, boom, and it made a huge dent in this guitar. Ginormous. Very, very big dent right in the front. I looked at him like, how much do I owe you? Like $1 zillion or like 15 zillion? I don't know. And he was like, nah, that's cheap. Bruce is gonna love it. So on Bruce's like seafoam greenish guitar, there's a pretty big dent in the front, and it was made by yours truly.
Wow.
With a mammoth tusk.
I was gonna say, if I had a nickel
woolly
for
mammoth tusk.
every time that Bruce Springsteen's guitar was dented with a woolly mammoth tusk, I'd have a nickel.
Correct.
You are 1 for
5
1.
cents.
1 for 1 so far on 5 questions GMS.
That might be one of my favorite stories.
Great.
All right, so we asked for something that you seem to know a lot about that not many others seemingly do, and you said songwriting. So tell us, what is your favorite songwriting tidbit?
Songwriting tidbit. Well, I think the most exciting thing about songwriting for me is that it's just so different every single time that you sit down to write a song. But one thing that I've learned through watching Taylor Swift interviews, basically, and other songwriters is you kind of develop like your own made-up language as you write songs. So as you like go through a chord progression and you have no idea what the song's going to be about, you're just trying to work out a melody. But instead of just saying like do 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 the entire time, you just like start making up random words. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, like I ended this with the word flay, and that's not a word. But like maybe we should talk about it like, oh, I may be going somewhere, or like you find like the words through it that way. So a song starts nonsense-wise, and then the words just kind of come after. Like you're like, oh, why was I inclined to use this syllable here? Let me find just something that works with this. Or like, there was like a hit point, these 3 hit points. Maybe I need to find 3 words to make this work. And that's actually like what happened with Nervous. Trying to find the words for that was just me playing through a chord progression, liking it, and making up nonsense words until I found Nervous.
That's awesome. Are there other words that you were thinking of imposing in there that you remember?
Trying to think. I know that like another like tip that I do for like songwriting is in my notebook where I write. Once I find like, oh, like if I choose nervous or whatever, then I write every single word that I think that could possibly rhyme with nervous. So I wrote like surface, worth it, hurt it, anything like that. Where it isn't like exact rhymes, but something that you can finesse. So I think actually the hook of the song, instead of like you're making me, that part was gonna be like I'm trying to play it cool or something. Like that was the original lyric for it, and it just switched because I was like, I think I'm adding too much. I think nervous is a cooler word to just go off of. It's a more universal feeling, but it implies so much more than just like, I'm just trying to play it cool. Like I feel like it's more anxiety driven.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that sounds like a correct answer to me. I was going to try to rhyme nervous with orange, and I would have failed horribly. So I won't try that because I'm not good at
Orange.
Question number 3.
People do like door hinge.
Oh, see, I heard
Door
that one
hinge.
before. Yeah, door hinge and orange.
3.
Question number 3 for you, Kathleen. Of the categories we gave you, you said you were most knowledgeable about arts. So we combined arts and guitars, and we got this question. Okay. What Harvard-educated guitarist is best known for his work with the bands Lock Up and Rage Against the Machine? Is it Chris Cornell, Adam Thomas Jones, or Tom Morello?
Oh. The last one? Tom?
That's a good guess. Yeah, because I was actually having a beverage last night, and I drank a Modelo. So naturally, my first thought would be Tom Morello as well. Judges,
You are a genius.
you did it. 3
Boom
for 3.
shakalaka.
Apparently, Tom Morello is ranked number 26 in Rolling Stone's list of the 100 greatest guitarists of all time. And now that I've asked you this question, I've also learned that Tom Morello went to Harvard. So,
Yeah,
Not
he
bad.
has a political science degree from Harvard.
was that
Go
off the
figure,
top
right?
of your head, Mike?
No, I actually knew that.
Of course
'cause
you
there was a lot of stuff where he was being called out again, like by people like, "Yo, you shouldn't talk about politics. You're just a guitarist." And he's like, "Actually, I am a Harvard graduate of in political science."
4.
Of course you do that.
So it's funny. Of course I did. I know random garbage. It's fine.
Sure do.
So we've shown bits and clips of your video for Nervous. I've seen it a few times. We've put it out there for our audience to take a look at. So for the release of the single, you did this video, right? So what are some of your favorite music videos that you have out there?
Well, are you talking for my songs personally?
That you enjoy. What are some of your favorite music videos?
Well, I love music videos that like kind of tell an entire story rather than are just the person like singing in various locations the entire time. So like I love obviously Taylor Swift, but like the You Belong With Me music video where she is dancing in her room. Part of the music video for Nervous is me dancing in my bedroom, and that's my like little nod to Taylor Swift. There's actually a sign in the music video that has one of her lyrics in the back, because I just love her. So that was my nod to Taylor. But I also love like Katy Perry's Friday Night has to be one of the best music videos I think of all time.
Very cool.
With the throwback and the storyline and the parents coming in, and that it just is fun to watch. There's a reason that you go watch that music video as opposed to someone else's video.
Correct. Yes.
Bing. Love Story is one of my favorite Taylor Swift videos because for that reason alone, it tells a fun little story there.
Yeah.
So we also asked you in our questions that we sent beforehand where you have not traveled that you would love to go. You said France, Canada, England, Ireland, Australia, so many different places.
The planet.
And they're all perfectly great. I would love to travel there as well. Minus I don't like airplanes, so unless they build a road, we're in trouble. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, what is the fastest time to visit all sovereign countries? So that's 195 in total. Is it 240 days, 240 days, 554 days, or 765 days? What is the fastest time to visit all 195 of those countries?
Well, the only thing that I can think of right now is like Around the World in 180 Days or whatever that movie was. And none of those said 180, so I'm screwed. What was the 200 ones?
There was the 220, 554 or 765.
550 seems like that's the vibe.
I don't know
It's a
how
good number, right?
on earth that happened.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's
Actually, is it right?
that is correct. Absolutely correct.
Oh my gosh,
5
Kathleen!
for
Wow,
5.
that's. How did you ever know that? It says the fastest time to visit all sovereign countries is 1 year and 189 days. It was achieved by Taylor Demon Brown between June 1st, 2017 and December 7th of 2018. That's incredible.
That's like recent.
Yeah.
There's some updated facts.
He goes quickly. He has to.
We only bring the most recent to 5 questions GMS. Congratulations, Kathleen L. You are 5 for 5 on 5 questions GMS. We have been very grateful for you to share your time with us today.
Yes.
We will continue to send people toward your stream and toward your music. How can people stay in touch with you? What's some of the best ways to stay connected to you and your music?
You can follow me on social media. I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and a Twitch. I go live 3 times a week on Twitch, and I have a Discord as well. That's probably the best way to keep up to date with what I'm doing, just by following any of those platforms, and especially on Twitch. When I go live, you'll just get the most recent updates because it's 3 times a week. So anything new that happens, you'll probably find out on Twitch first.
Well, we look forward to it. We will continue to share all of your social media. Mike just put the link to the Spotify song Nervous, and we'll continue to play that because you gave your permission to us, which we are very thankful for. Kathleen L., thank you so much for joining us on Gaming Morning Show.
Thanks, Kathleen.
That was a lot of fun. And another 5 for 5 performance on Gaming Morning Show. How about them apples? We continue to just churn out significant performances on Gaming Morning Show, which I'm super excited about. The opportunity for our contestants to come in here, and Mike, they have absolutely been crushing it.
Crushed. I don't even know how we managed to find. You know what? We can't boast a whole lot on the show, but we can definitely boast the most intelligent and trivia knowledgeable guests ever anywhere on the planet.
Ever anywhere on the planet.
Not even Jeopardy has this high of a rate of people who get amazing answers. Way to go, guys.
We're proud of you.
Way to go, y'all.
Kathleen, if you are still in chat, which it looks like you are, that was so much fun. Thank you. We are going to ask you for a raid recommendation. So if you have somebody that we think we should check out when our show ends here in about 20 minutes, please put it in the chat, and we would love to have our audience go visit them on your behalf coming up as well. Nintendo said a 5.5.
It's true.
I think we're above that. Aren't we at like a 6 over 5 average at this point?
I think we're at a 6, yeah.
It's hilarious. Again, one more time. Here's the song. Oh, crap. I hit it at the very end. Anyway, we'll keep playing that and sharing it on Gaming Morning Show. Seriously, it was like at the very end of the song. It was great. What time is it? Man, it's already 8:45. We're going to have our takeaways that were pretty okay coming up on Gaming Morning Show. So what did you learn from today's show? Let us know in the chat. We'll also have our clip of the day coming up shortly as well. I am Ryan. That is Look, It's Maiko. Your finds have been absolutely outstanding. So thank you so much for taking time to figure out who should be on the show. It's been great.
Absolutely. It's always fun. And it's always fun to kind of do a little fanboying. But I'm learning. I'm getting better about not like legit fanboying. You know what I mean? So
that was your first one. That was a reenactment of Mike's first ever interview of somebody he found on the internet.
Who I actively enjoy watching. It's like close everything. Don't smile.
Pickle is here. Yeah, your guests make Jeopardy contestants look like idiots. Coming in hot with the FHC, but I'm not going to argue with you, Pickle.
Hello, FHC.
The FHC is our final hour crew. If you've never been here before, we are a morning radio show that plays games. So if you've ever listened to an FM music show in the past, maybe on your local radio station, it's the same kind of concept, except we play games instead of music in the breaks. After the show, we will take you to Kathleen's recommendation, a good friend from Brazil and plays jazz guitar. Let's go. I love that. We'll do that after the show is over today.
Nice.
All right.
So, it's my favorite kind of guitar.
We need to close the loop on the Tiffany Haddish news. Going to be starring in a biopic, and this one is about Florence Griffith Joyner, the former Olympian and track and field icon, also known as FloJo. It's the Hollywood Reporter that has the story. Tiffany Haddish will also star and produce the biopic with Game One co-CEOs Basil? Is that Basil? Yeah. Iwanek and Greg Economo also producing. The biopic is, however, just the first step. They also plan to produce an array of companion content, including a documentary series and also a podcast. So, there you go. According to the Hollywood Reporter.
Yeah. Accurate.
What's your weekend plans? Are you streaming at all, Michael?
I'm very excited. Tomorrow I am playing Dungeons and Dragons with Nate. Kate Zaid will be my partner. It will be the debut of Christopher M. Etarian IV, who is going to be participating in Nate's D&D thingamabobber with the fighting and the monsters and the dragons or something. And then Sunday, I will be doing something else.
Something else. Stay tuned.
Yep, something else.
Of course, you can find Look It's Mike O streaming on Twitch at Look It's Mike O. Want to give a couple of other shout-outs this morning to our final hour crew. Pickle is in the house. Pickle is a streamer on Twitch as well. It's great to see you this morning. And Jelly was also checking out the show earlier and is working on a cosplay of a boat, which represents our retired friend Copia's third yacht, the Emotional Support Yacht.
Great.
Do you have your emotional
support boat? That's weird.
Yeah. It's not that weird if you think about it. Everyone needs an emotional support object.
What is the the idea of an emotional? Do you need to register that as an emotional support boat? Or
Probably.
You put like a big vest on it.
It wouldn't hurt.
That'd be cool.
All right, it is 8:50 already. We need to get to the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews. These are the headlines of the day, and then we're going to ask you your takeaways that were pretty okay as well. E3. A full E3 schedule is out. The revealed schedule is from Game Informer's Liana Rupert. You can find all of our Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News headlines by going to our Twitter. Joseph Knoop of IGN said, new games have been announced. It was a surprise PSVR announcement during the Spotlight stream that they had, I think, yesterday. And also, Fortnite is undergoing a graphical upgrade for PC. That's according to Matt T.M. Kim of IGN. Mike, what are the games that are out today?
Oh boy, are there some games out today. We've got Alphadio Genesis 2 on the Xboxes. Off and on again, only on the Xbox One, sorry. The Persistence is on Xbox Series XS and PS5. Griftlands on your PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts 2 on your Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PS4. DC Superhero Girls Teen Power on the Switch. Astra Aqua Kitty on the Xbone. Garage on the PC and Mac. Skinwalker Hunt on PC. Nature Matters, which it does, on Switch. Basketball Pinball on Switch. Tiny Lands on Switch. Arcade Arts Academy also on the Switch. Sweet Bakery Tycoon on this Donut Day on the Switch. And speaking of donuts, Donuts Injustice on the Switch. Scaleboy Refractured on the Switch. And for our name of Le Morning, we have The Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom available on your PS4, Xbone, Switch, PC, and in your eyeballs.
Big thanks again to Kathleen L. for joining us for 5 Questions GMS. Kathleen, we do play a clip of the day every show. One of our viewers, Kajito, made this.
Clip of the day, clip of the day, clip of the day, clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
So, of course, we would invite you, if you want to make us a clip of the day, a song, you can. We sometimes sing it, too, which is what we are going to do now. It's time for the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Clip of the day.
Really fast all the time.
I can't. Oh no, but like.
I know what you mean, but it's okay. We're working the best we can, my friend. We're working through the best we can. Okay.
Can we just have you call in? Why are you staring at me?
I don't know what he means.
Are we having a moment? Okay, hold
Sean,
on.
what does he mean?
Your audio is doing the thing where it rubber bands, and so he wants you to just call him on the phone.
I mean, I can do that. If you want me to.
Oh,
Prototype
God.
wants some crickets.
Oh, I can do that.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go.
It is 6:46. Oh my gosh, the crickets come out early on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. I'll be deleting and reinstalling Discord just to try to make this thing work a little bit better. But you know what, Mike? Anytime you need me to call you, I will call
Micro Machines.
Yeah, that's the other problem too. Is I actually can talk incredibly fast, and so that's not helpful.
Can't. It's
so
crazy.
All right, takeaways that were pretty okay, chat, and then we are going to send you on the recommendation of Kathleen L. to Fernando Souza Guitar, a Twitch streamer who plays the jazz guitar from Brazil, or in Brazil. So we will send you over there in a little bit. What are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Meanwhile, good morons, you Optimus. I'm not the smartest knife in the drawer, says Optimus. It is National Donut Day. It is for at least, I don't know, the 7th time today, National Donut Day. But the benefit of that was 2 of the 3 wives to Gaming Morning Show hosts brought donuts to their respective husbands. So we are very appreciative of all of them.
Mine just left. So there's
Just left.
Thanks.
Any news on if
Thanks,
yours is
Meg.
coming back?
Appreciate it. Nope, I'm looking out right now. She's still at the school doing. I don't know what she's doing. She said she had to. I think we have to print out stuff for our daughters for next year to do enrollment crap and yada yada yada.
Gotcha.
So.
Maybe if you helped more with the enrollment crap, you get a donut.
Well, it's funny, right? It's the first day of summer vacation, so it's probably the only day of the year my wife's gonna feel really inspired to like do stuff, and then on Monday she'll just be like, "Meh, I go to the zoo."
Big thanks this morning to Lax Pirate for the follow on Twitch, Kathleen L for the host and follow this morning. Jordy gave us a host as well. Always appreciate everyone who did that. Raphael also gave us a follow on the recommendation of Kathleen. Mr. Mosby and also P-Mom did that too for Gaming Morning Show. We really appreciate y'all hanging out with us, and we will be back on the air on Monday, as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. If for some reason you're a Formula One racing fan, we will also be broadcasting at 4:55 a.m. Pacific time this Sunday for the Baku F1 race. As we do, we share the stream.
Baku, yeah, we're going to space, everybody.
We share it all over the internet, as well as watch the race in our Discord. If you want to join our Discord, we'd love to have you there as well. All right, takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. What did you learn from today's show? Mike?
I learned that Scott Wolf is older than Angelina Jolie.
I'm very surprised by that one.
Still blows my mind.
It's very surprising. I learned that if you ever see a seafoam green guitar, that it was likely dented if it's being played by Bruce Springsteen using a woolly mammoth tusk from one Kathleen L.
That's incredible.
That is a story
I've
that
been
I
to Bruce
never thought
Springsteen's house before.
I'd hear.
That's
What?
a
You've been to
story for another day.
Springsteen's house?
Yeah, a friend of mine does sound for bands throughout New Jersey. Actually, I wonder if you guys have ever crossed pirates. But yeah, so Bruce Springsteen, whenever he is done with equipment, he like gives it to people. And we went to his house to pick up a bunch. One of his. Okay, I've been to the Bruce Springsteen compound before because he basically has his own city. So
Wow.
Yeah. So we've been there before to pick up stuff. So
It's such a small world. You've been to the compound. I once photographed Tom Petty's photographer. So that's an interesting
Basically
connection.
the same. You're right. It's so
And we've
weird.
all pretty much hit a guitar that Bruce Springsteen plays with a mammoth tusk from the Smithsonian. Lax says, pretty
By
okay
proxy.
takeaway. Cognac Air is the next Nick Cage movie. That's something we learned today on Cognac Day. Chris M.E. says, my takeaway is I'm going to find out what Mike really thinks of me when he role plays as me on Saturday. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, we're going to send you over to, like I said, Fernando Souza Guitar. That's happening now. Be sure to say good morning from GMS. We would certainly appreciate that. And we will be back with you Sunday for the F1 stream, but of course Monday at 6 a.m. Pacific time. Shout out really quick Chris M.E., who is also going to be streaming this weekend. Whole bunch of other great streamers in chat as well. For everyone who joined us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv, thanks for being here. I am Ryan. That is Mike. We'll be back on Monday.
Did I lose this chance?